Welcome to Bodega Babiez podcast.
What was I saying?
I don't see Mahmud doing the time, yo.
No, I would.
You definitely somebody bitch in jail, bro.
No, not at all.
My man gonna come out brolic, yo. My man gonna be looking like Dave Bautista, bro.
Dave Bautista. I ain't about that life. Let's clear everything up, yo. I don't know if y'all about that life, yo.
Nah, bro.
It's all about the context, though.
Yeah, you're gonna get butt fucked, my boy.
No. Like, I know people that are about that life, but they all have the same understanding.
Oh yeah, bro. Put it like this: if we ran something, I'm not telling.
Yeah, that's
But
the context.
If I did it with like random people and then they turn their back on
Exactly,
me, it's not you're like, damn, like who am I really
But you'd be
showing
stupid.
my loyal to?
You'd be stupid to do it with random people.
I'm
That's
not
the
random
thing.
people, but you start getting connected like yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like I just did. Yeah, yesterday with the sneaker meetup, it's like I did the deal and then we started talking about other sneakers.
Yeah.
That's another connect that could happen too in the
Or
drug game.
just getting caught up.
Yeah. You get the wrong person or you get an undercover informant.
Yeah, if it was half-ass,
Who would
I
be
wouldn't
the
go
informant
all
in the
in.
group.
I'd be very careful with the way I move around.
I feel like it'd be between Mahmud and Carbs. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, as far as who
Being
would
an
snitch?
informant, yeah, bro.
No, I definitely
We're
wouldn't.
gonna call you
Nah,
wiretap boys.
I definitely wouldn't. I feel like coming up in certain areas,
Nah,
it
I wouldn't.
raises you a certain way.
They're talking, yo. They're having a conversation. They're potting too.
They're
Sky,
like,
come here.
yo, these guys snitch. Yo,
These guys are snitching on us, fam.
I'm telling you, I'm not.
Yo, we not gonna do that time, yo.
We're not safe.
Put it like this: if we talking to you, if we ran it with the old people, that one dude would have told on us.
Oh, I agree.
The one that after the situation. Like
I
I look at the people I don't hang out with no more.
Yeah.
I'm like, then those were if we done something, they would have been probably the
snitches, right?
the weak
weak link.
the weak link. That's
With
why I look
a
at
lot
that
of people,
too.
you can tell because it's systematic.
Yeah.
From the beginning, you can tell if somebody's gonna snitch or not. With Bobby, you can tell.
So you saying you're built different, man?
I think we're all built different, yo.
Yeah.
I'm built like a transformer, bro.
I thought you were going to say I was going to say something else, but I'm not saying it because we going to get canceled.
Yo,
Yeah,
this guy's crazy, bro.
We gonna get canceled. But,
I'd fight my situation, but I just wouldn't snitch. Like if I'm embedded into that system, you know?
yo, praise up to Casanova, man. That's going to be hard to...
Top, right? Because he's really doing that time.
He's already in there. I think it's been a year already. It's like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yo, time flies, yo.
Yeah.
Not for him, man. Maybe for you, motherfucker. Not for him. That shit probably went slow by slow. That's like, damn, I've been here. Yeah, I feel like I've been here for 5 years.
It kills your brain too, because
Oh,
you're seeing the same shit every day. You're not learning, you're not growing, so you gotta.
If you think you working every day in the same job repetitively,
Oh, this is like times
bad,
a million.
bro. Just looking at 4 walls every single day with the food is worse.
5 years in, you're like, man, what is this snitching rule? Like,
Like, who I gotta tell on?
That
yo?
is Mahmud, by the way.
who made this up?
Because listen,
I wouldn't snitch, but like,
Because I'll be
Yo,
the
break
head
the
guy
brain
over here, yo. Snitch someone on one, yo. Let me work for them, yo. I don't know.
Mahmoud will
man.
explain. I'm gonna tell you exactly why you should snitch.
It's crazy. 6ix9ine.
if they put you in a padded room, right? A padded room,
It's
and
'cause
you
you're
don't
s-
snitch, man, I'm scared of you. I'll be honest. They put you in
I'm
a
scared of
padded
you right
room
now.
and you don't snitch.
Me personally. Me personally. Come here, Sky. Praise up to Casanova, man. And crazy is 6ix9ine only did what, like a year and a half? That's crazy to me.
That's like a
For that
vacation.
Rico shit,
That's a light vacation. He was like, "Yeah, listen, this is all
bro.
of it."
And he came out talking about guns in his first record. Yo, my man said, "Yo, fuck y'all." Either he played the system or the system played him.
It's both.
I think he played the system too.
And
certain people are built this way. Like they don't.
The
built
real
different.
stitches.
They built different, my
No,
boy.
it's not that they're thugs or whatever. It's just like they're very loyal people. If you look into this situation called Jennifer's boyfriend,
Yeah, but being too loyal get you killed.
yeah, 100%. So you gotta check yourself. You know.
That's I feel like I had to check myself a couple of times because I feel like I go too hard for people when certain people shouldn't get it.
Yeah, if people take it for granted,
That's and that's the bad. That if so, actually, what's the bad quality? Me going too hard for people who don't deserve it.
you know where being loyal goes wrong when you work for a job and they're not promoting or hiring,
and they're
promoting or giving you the raise that you deserve.
They give it to the other person that just started.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're like, bro, I show you respect every time I see you. You know how hard I work. You're not gonna give me this look. What's going on?
I'm quit.
Bodega Babiez podcast episode 110. Welcome back. I go by name my era. You haven't seen me in 3-4 weeks, I think. We got Papijohnson to the left. We got Skateboard Sky. She's how old are you, yo? 5? Okay, 5. She's 5. We got Mahmud, aka Mangu. Carbs is celebrating in a different country right now, aka Florida. He's talking about, yo, you guys, we gotta make a trip to Florida. I say, bro, I need my passport. You know, Florida's a whole different country, man. They don't even believe in masks. They don't believe in anything, man.
My man put up on his Insta story. He was like on some building. I was like, bro, try to jump off and swing across like a Spider-Man, bro.
You were nuts. You worse than Joe Budden.
How?
Yeah, how's life, man?
Cool.
Just you. I just want to ask you.
Me? It's cool.
Yeah,
It's been cool just working a lot.
I haven't hung out with you in like 2
Time.
weeks. Like, who have you been hanging out with, man?
You know,
God?
it's a blessing out here, bro.
God? Mahmud, how you been? Yeah? How's your love life?
I've been good. No love life yet because it's not
Oh, it's
November.
December 1st.
Yeah.
We got a couple more
There's
weeks,
a deadline
baby.
for this.
We got a couple more weeks, and Mahmud get.
There's a starting point for this.
It'll be crazy if December 1st he gets a girl.
Facts, yo.
Yeah,
He's like, yo, bro, I'm engaged. What? How was your week, man?
You know, I'm trying to get better. Oh my God, yeah. I'm finally kind of getting over the cough. I was negative for the COVID. I feel like I get it at the worst times, man. I feel like last year I didn't get sick at all.
Mm-hmm.
And now, after the pandemic, I got sick like twice. I think 2 or 3 times since the pandemic.
It's flu season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't get sick last year.
But then again, we were out in the streets.
That's what I'm saying. We were in the streets and I getting sick.
There's something else in the air.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yo, did I just stay home, man? But then some nights I want to go out. I'm like, damn, man. Like, I got friends who don't like clubbing no more. I got friends who got, fiancés and shit.
Do you think it's a no more situation or it's just like during the pandemic?
No more what?
You said there's some friends that don't like clubbing anymore. Is it because of the pandemic or is it just like they've grown out of it?
I feel this goes by talking. None of us have grown out of clubbing because we haven't experienced it.
Yeah.
For us to say we experienced clubbing at the lobby, Patterson, we are kidding ourselves. We haven't experienced Cali, Houston,
Miami,
Dubai,
New York, yeah.
Spain, and like we haven't experienced any of that.
Not New York. Yeah, I did that, right?
We did a couple. He took a little quick walk.
Pitter patters.
But I still remember you told me that night. When you were walking.
Oh, bro.
I remember. Yeah, I was
Don't
like,
remind me, please, bro.
He's like, bro, you trying to go to the city? I remember we went out. I was like, bro, you know what? I'm going home. He's like, I bet, man. I'm going to go to the city. I was like, all right, man.
Worst night of my life, bro.
My man said he walked like 30 blocks and then walked back home to Patterson. Yo. But, Mahmud talking to Mike, please. Nick talking to Mike, please.
I am talking anyway, bro. Shit right by my mouth. Pause.
What do you guys want? Do you guys want to go straight to music since there's not that much music come out?
We could do it.
All right, guys. Let's talk about the best record that came out this weekend.
Fact, Silk Sonic's album.
Anuel's record, Leyenda. What do we think about the record, guys? That'd be hard.
It's cool.
Don't do that.
It's cool.
Don't do that.
It's
Bro,
cool.
that's the hardest record we ever heard in the past 10 years.
It's cool.
You see the hate that we get
It's
from the
not
website?
hate. It's cool. It's generic Spanish trap. It's cool.
Yeah, when he said "Tommy puta son," I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, this is how we starting the record now." Yeah, I was like, "Damn, I can't even play this by my mom."
His heart is broken, man. What you
I couldn't
expect?
even, bro. If I play this by my mom, bro, I'm like, "Oh shit, I gotta." Would you ever call girls ass and tits legends?
No.
Or if you, this is a great segment. If you had to pick one girl that you don't have to say a name, but you have to say like a type of year or when this happened, a legend ass that you had in your life, basically, aka the best ass. I would say mine was like 2017. When did we meet? 2015. I was like 2017.
2011.
2017 for me.
God bless her.
Bro, I'm over here listening to the hook. I'm like, yo, my man, yo, it's going nuts, man. It's going nuts.
It's a good record.
Yo, when he started the record like that, I was like, oh, my man's going straight dotting this right now. Yo, you don't give a fuck, yo.
He's back in the streets, man. He has his heart broken. That's usually what happens.
What do you think of the record? You heard it yesterday, man.
I like it. It's what I would consider lit music.
That's
that should be
outside
its
music.
own genre.
Yeah, because when you think of it, that's a hip hop beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not your reggaeton record, Spanish record, whatever, or reggaeton trap. No, because it doesn't have the same drum pattern.
Offset
It's a
or
hip-hop.
Moneybagg Yo could have went off on that.
Who's that producer? The tag foreign on the track, or whatever it is. Who produces that? Whose tag is that? Foreign on the track. It says
I'm
foreign,
not sure.
foreign on the track as a tag. That record hard, man. He's 2 for 2 so far. It certifies why he's the best artist out right now.
Your opinion.
No, it's a lot, man.
No, it's not a lot.
A
Who's
lot
a
of people
lot?
says it.
You
A
and
lot of
Sky?
people.
You gotta stop saying a lot, bro.
You see Twitter?
No, bro. You gotta
See
stop
YouTube,
saying
man?
a lot, bro. You gotta stop.
He
saying
did 24 million in one day, man.
a lot. That's cool.
He got
man.
an album coming out.
Of course, man. The best album ever, yo.
So the thing is, like Meek Mill, when he dropped the 2 records before his album,
No,
they were hard. He
No,
said it was like 2 for 2.
Don't do that, bro.
Don't compare
We're
these
not
things. You
doing
see,
this, bro.
you see, can't talk to my man.
He
Bro,
might
we're
drop
not
the
doing
ball.
this.
He might drop the ball when the
Hey,
album
no,
comes
you
out.
Drop the ball. Nah, bro. You dropping the ball, bro.
Meek Mill's first 2 records weren't that hard.
They were pretty hard.
Sharing locations was not that hard.
Not sharing locations. The one where he was on by himself. It was about
Flamers?
Flimmer Flow.
Flamer Flow, and then the one about
Blue Notes.
And then the one with Lil Durk, Lil Baby,
Leader?
and NBA YoungBoy.
damn, it's not hitting me right now. The leader,
You talking about Blue Notes too?
no, the African leader. You know who I'm
Oh,
talking
Mandela.
about? Mandela. Yeah, yeah.
African leader. I mean, you gonna
I'm
sound
sorry.
nuts.
I'm sorry.
You gonna sound
no,
nuts.
no. He's considered.
Yeah, but that's not on the
I got
album
a lot
though.
of
This is
respect
on
for
the
Mandela.
album. This is on the album. This is singles.
See, I thought all of these records that he was putting
No,
out.
no, these are singles.
Flamer's Flow was on the album, but it was like an extra record.
Flamer's Flow was hard, and then the track with Lil Uzi Vert was hard.
It was cool.
Don't you ever compare me to Anuel, please, man. That's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful, by the way.
They're like both on the same level.
You see,
in their
I hate-
respective genres.
That means Bad Bunny's like Meek.
Nah,
That means Bad Bunny's
Bad
Wale.
Bunny's Drake.
Bad Bunny's Wale.
And who's Anuel? Drake?
Bunny is Drake.
Anuel's Meek. J Balvin's Rick Ross.
Nah,
No,
that's
bro.
crazy.
Hey, there we go, man.
No,
you
bro.
you want to do this
No,
comparison with artists?
No.
To disrespect Meek Mill.
J
Motherfucker.
Balvin's like Kanye, no?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anuel's the Kobe of music. Why? Because he doesn't get the respect. Can I get that?
No.
You see him with the hate?
Is Anuel considered lyrical?
Yes, he's a rapper.
Is
You see, you consider Bad Bunny a lyrical a miracle?
No. He's
Bad
a great
Bunny is
artist.
like Drake. I consider him to be like Drake.
I agree.
Anuel is maybe like
I put it
I
like
don't
this.
even know. Meek Mill.
It's like Big Sean.
No, way better than Big Sean.
But Big Sean is super lyrical, so
He is super lyrical too, because that's
There
why
you go.
people want him and Mike Towers to do a record, because they both rap. They're both rap.
what if he's like Moneybagg Yo? Maybe Moneybagg Yo's a
Don't do
better
this, man.
comparison.
Yeah, Momo, get the fuck out of my mouth. Who else dropped, man? I think that's the best record. I think he's going great.
Silk Sonic drop.
Yeah, it was
Best
cool.
album of the year, in my opinion.
I didn't hear it.
It's a great album.
It's really groovy. It's classic. I feel it's
Classic.
a classic feel.
Gives me
can't really hate
Earth,
it.
Wind, and Fire vibes
Yeah.
all the way through. Bootsy Collins being on the intro, super dope. I think just the whole album in general, cohesive as hell from beginning to end.
How many tracks were on there?
It's 9.
9. See, that's a nice number. 9,
Beautiful.
12, those are nice numbers. You
Beautiful.
put like 21 records on a fucking album. Nobody got time for that.
My favorite record on the album
Drake.
is Fly Is Me. Fly Is Me and
I ain't
Smoking
hear
Out the
it.
Window.
Drake, Meek.
Fly As Me.
Fly Is Me. It's my favorite record on the album.
Drake, Meek, right? Those 2 albums, too many songs on there. Kanye West, too many songs on there.
Wale.
Too many songs on there.
Too many songs? What are you talking
Too
about?
many songs.
There's 12 records.
How we feel about doing 28,000 when you say he was gonna beat Meek Mill?
Huh?
Remember when he said Wale was gonna sell more than Meek?
No, I said it'd be funny if he does.
Because he only sold 28,000.
All right. Still a great album. Better than Meek Mill's.
Yeah, Wale's album was really good. But back to so
Down south slang and dealing with these hustlers. Come on, bro.
If he was white, would he not sell better? Wale?
I love it. Yo, you
Bro.
would love bringing the race thing in, man.
No, it's just true.
All
Because Wale's supposed to be selling
No,
a lot
'cause
more than he
No,
does.
because
NF is not selling.
Because then G-Eazy would have been selling. He's not selling.
And
NF is not selling.
Sorry, G-Eazy does decent numbers.
What's decent numbers, bro?
Like 50K up.
I think he only breaks 30, 35.
Yeah, bro. There's no
I'll
way
have
he
to look
does
into
anymore.
NF is barely breaking like 30,000. He's signed to a major.
And G-Eazy signed to a major too.
My thing is, and Meek's doing more numbers than him, the NF. And you talk about the white thing is that why it only works for Eminem.
But Meek is huge, you know?
But like, I think we
So-
gotta start saying that the white power only works for Eminem
Nah.
to make sales.
Can't say that.
It works for Post Malone too.
Oh, Post Malone too, yeah.
It works for people that
And
he's
Drake,
pop.
and
He's
Drake,
pop.
and Drake.
and Drake.
Drake's white.
Yeah,
Drake's white.
light skin.
Halfway. But it
J.
works
Cole.
for people
J.
that they
Cole.
can put
We
on
gotta
a
say J.
pedestal.
Cole.
Mm,
J. Cole's white. His mom.
Nah, it doesn't work so well for him because he's pro-black in all his music. You go
Also, Drake's
pro-black,
not pro-black.
he's pro-black. J. Cole.
No, Drake. Drake is not pro-black.
He's not. He's more vague. You know what I mean? Like anyone. There's Indians that don't listen to hip hop that listen to Drake. So it's just he's everywhere with it. You know.
I just think Wale kind of like ruined his career as I think he's just trying to put out great music at this point.
Yeah.
That's
don't
great
think there's
music.
any-
I'm not mad at it.
Down South is still my favorite record on the album.
Did we listen to the Baby EP?
No,
Did we?
I didn't even know he dropped.
No, yeah, I did.
The 6 records.
Didn't
I
like
only,
it somewhat.
I only like 2 records. That's it.
I'm kind of on the same boat.
He says he's going 6 for 6. He went 20%, 50%. Let's talk about Russ. Losing Control Part 2. The first one's a classic. Can we say the first one's a classic?
I agree.
Yeah.
Did we listen to the second one?
No,
Because the first one's the perspective of a female. The second one's his perspective. The record's cool, by the way. You didn't listen to it?
look, man, I'm kind of like overly saturated with too much Russ.
You see it? The hate. The hate.
It's not hate. I love
Hate,
Russ.
man, the hate.
I feel like he's giving me too much music. I don't really want
What
it.
about Drake?
He hasn't given me music.
Mahmud, tell him.
He gave me an album and it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was just cool.
Yeah, but Drake oversaturated, man.
Huh.
He didn't put
He
out
gives me
enough.
verses. He doesn't give me a song every week.
The sleeper I would say is Rotimi. He's the same guy that did Meeting in My Bed. You guys heard that on the radio?
You want me to meet you in your bed, bro?
No, that entire album is it's lit.
Is it?
It's a sleeper. You got to hear it.
Did we listen to Ross's new single? Shout out to
Fire.
Ross.
I love that record.
You like it?
Yes.
21 Savage?
Yeah.
He's killing it with these features, by the way.
Facts. Yo.
21.
He's sliding on them records, yo. Let me find out he getting super lyrical.
So
yo.
21, we like the single?
I like
The
it.
21. Ross? It was cool. I
I
think he
love
could have
the
done
hook.
better.
I think the hook is what made the record.
You heard the record, right?
Yeah.
You don't like it.
No, the thing. Okay, I'll tell you this thing about
Here we go. Here we go. The bullshit.
every year. I come across somebody, even like Drake, like they'll blow my mind.
Hey,
Like
yo.
like Bryson Tiller when he came out with Trap Soul.
Classic.
I felt like I had to go on a political campaign to tell everyone about Trap Soul. Like, you gotta listen to this.
I got to know where this is coming with Ross, by the way. But go ahead.
This year, I haven't come across anything where I gotta like preach it to people. Like, yo, you gotta hear this. You gotta. Nothing blew me out the water.
Me, yeah. Mine's Anuel. What about you?
This year?
Yeah.
No one like.
Probably. I still preach this this day. I think West Side Gun has one of the best albums this year.
This year, but I'm not going out and telling people, hey, you have to.
So how
listen
does that
I
go
do.
to Ross, by the way?
No, just we're talking about music in general.
No,
like,
we're talking about the single. Then you're like, you know what? Let me tell you mine.
No, I was just going through my head trying to figure out like what's worth listening to, and I'm like, nothing really. Like,
Georgia Smith's album's worth listening to.
it's
I
cool.
think that thing goes for hip hop only.
no everything. Like,
No,
I
that's a
listen to
lie.
lot of things.
Because I think reggaeton has probably having one of the best years ever.
Okay, I'll say I'm not the
That's what I'm
best
saying. It
listener
might just be for
reggaeton.
it might just be for hip hop.
American hip hop and pop. American hip hop and pop.
Because R&B's having a great year too, by the way. Because Snow Allegra's album amazing.
It's good, but I feel like
Huh?
she could do
I
better.
said, here we go.
It could be what?
It could be better just because I listen to her.
You know her. You
Yeah,
hugged
yeah.
her.
Yeah, you spoke with her. You dapped it up with her. Did you listen to Summer's album?
Yeah,
I listen to it. Is it good?
It's all right.
yeah.
I feel like people hyped it up too much.
Yeah. That messes it up, right?
Yeah, like they hyped it up way too much.
Maul says it was classic before you even came. He pulled the Mahmud.
Yeah, definitely pulled
Maul
the
said it was a classic.
that's
before
not
it
a
dropped.
Mahmoud. That's
That's
Maul.
That
you.
is a
No,
big
that
move,
you
bro.
said, bro. This is classic right here. Drake album. I was like, bro.
No, I didn't say that
'Cause
about
you were
Drake.
like,
I said
this
that
has
about
to-
Young Thug.
No, the
Nah,
thing
he
you
said-
said
he
about
did say that
Drake.
about Young Thug.
The thing he said about Drake. He was like, this is his classic album. This has to be his classic album.
No, what I said is like when he doubles back, because I thought he was gonna drop another album. Like this was the what do you call that?
No, before we got CLB, you
I
said
thought this was like the decoy, and then he was gonna drop.
no.
another
Before
album.
the CLB, I think this was like earlier in the year. Before anything, you were like, "Yo, this is his." I think when he said he was dropping in January, you were like, "This is his classic
as far as,
album.
like-
This is the one." Like,
no, I didn't say that. I said it has to be his classic album,
it's the
or
same thing what I just said. Yeah.
No, it's
no. Well, I'm saying that it has to be his classic album, or he's on the downturn in his career.
He's never going down.
Like I feel like he's on the way down now.
No,
I think at this point, I think Drake is just solely focused on numbers. I don't think he gives a fuck too much about the music anymore.
I
don't
mean,
think
he
he
broke
ever
every
did.
record. He shouldn't at this point.
I don't think he really ever cared about the records like that.
No, he does.
No, he does.
He really
does.
cares about having a classic.
Well,
But
he never did.
can't do it. He can't do it. Kendrick can do it.
But I've been told.
Kendrick, all of Kendrick's albums are classic.
I've been telling you, Drake can't make a classic album. I'd rather hear singles from him. I've been telling, and I told you this for years. I was like, Drake can't make.
yeah, but I
albums.
didn't argue that point.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did, Mahmud. You're like, yes, bro. I'm telling you, man. Drake is that dude, yo.
No, he is that guy, but he doesn't have a classic album. Well, he doesn't have as many classic albums. I do think there's an argument for Take Care.
I think nothing was the same was better. But what else did we listen to? Anything else before we go into topics?
Listen to the Beyonce record.
Oh, that record is beautiful.
Love that record.
Love that record, man.
Put together very well.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me vibes of the record she did with Kendrick.
Who produced it? Because it sounds very hip hopish.
Come on, man. It's Diddy.
Oh, man. But it's a great. I love.
Yeah,
love
when
that
she
record.
when she sang over the takeover beat, I was like, oh my god. Here's a shot at Nas.
You think so? Why does everybody hate Nas so much, yo?
That's you two, man.
I don't hate
You
Nas.
guys don't put him in your top 5, yo.
That doesn't mean I hate him. I put Mahmud in my top 5. Worst critics in life.
Let's see.
I get a lot of hate, but I bigged up the right people. I bigged up Kendrick early on. I bigged up Drake. I bigged up Bryson Tiller. Bigged up the right people.
You ain't bigging me on. It's crazy, yo.
We're not there yet. we're gonna get there.
Griselda?
Yeah, I bigged them up as well.
Oh, bro, you a
Let's talk about it. Britney Spears, 13 years. She's finally free.
I don't even understand that situation. I feel like that situation is whites only. Like I don't even know how to relate to
Man.
that.
That's a Caucasian
be free?
problem, bro.
You're not free?
I'm free. Like
I want to talk about how are you free? Like, are you talking? Nah.
if we get deep, none of us are free. Like
Yeah, that's a fact.
In what way, though?
Because we're all enslaved by the dollar.
yeah.
Without currency, we are nothing.
Tell me something that we do just to do it, not because of the money that's attached to it. There's nothing that we do
This.
just to do it. There's money attached to this. We're trying to make money off this.
I'm
at
not.
some point.
I'm not trying to make money off of this.
Nah, I think
Because
you
I
are.
don't. Because I never saw myself doing this.
No, I mean the goal is like eventually it starts bringing something in.
It is the goal.
Name me something.
It is the goal, but
Yeah.
I don't like. I'm not. Oh my god! Like this is.
No, I get it.
This
Like
is mine.
every day, you're not.
I'd rather see like music is still more important to me than I'm sorry, but than this.
But even with music, right? That's
Oh yeah,
for
but I
money.
say music. Yeah,
But there's very few things. Even the clothes we wear, it's because of the money attached.
yeah. Money
we want
rules the
people to
world.
think, hey, we got.
All right, take money out.
Yeah.
Are we free? Are you free?
No.
Take
Yeah, but-
money out.
Yeah, but what are we doing if we take money out? What would you be doing if you took money out?
The only people that are free are as fucked up as the sun is the homeless people, and even they're not free.
I feel like the people
Alright,
that were free were
I'll put it
Native
like-
Americans. Their entire culture was
Alright,
about
let's-
being free.
We're gonna put this at. What's the definition of free to you?
Free of political control, free of any broadcast control, free
Corporate
of press,
control?
corporate control, anything that controls you and your daily life, that is considered free. But we're not free. Even the air you breathe is not free, bro.
You see how deep these guys are? I'm just asking for a simple. Are we free?
I'm explaining to you why we're not free.
Are you free to do whatever you want right now?
No,
Why?
because there's consequences behind it.
All right, for you only. Are you free to do anything
No,
you
just
want?
in general.
See, with me, my answer is gonna be, you got to play politics. Because if I just do anything and say anything, it may follow me in the future. You know. So it's hard to be free. It's like
It
expensive
is hard
as hell
free.
to be.
I'm just
free.
saying.
Kanye is free. That's why he says whatever the hell he wants. What consequences is he gonna face?
That's what I'm saying. He's free in financial.
Unless cancel culture catches.
No, he's free in financial. Like now, I'm trying. That's why I asked you guys, what definition of free are you talking about? He started talking about political. He talked about broadcast.
I feel
said,
like
all
in
right.
America, to be free, that kind of free, you need money.
So free is basic. The definition of free then
In America,
is financial freedom.
Exactly.
Okay.
In America.
No, what you're talking about, political free, all that free, bro. We're never gonna be free, by the way.
We're
You can-
never
So-
gonna be free.
You can be.
So you see, you're free, yo. You're going in like some weed talk, like yo.
That's not we talk.
no, that's real. But
That's-
It is real.
But I'm giving you more of a bigger, broader perspective. Why would I give you something so simple? Everybody knows the simplicities of what free can be. You need to be financially fit, financially good. If you have money in your bank and you can buy without any repercussions of it affecting your financial services or financial freedom, it's different.
That's
I
why I
think, I
think,
think
like-
on a broader
What's
perspective,
political
because
free then?
without having to deal with the party repercussions. Not having to worry about whether the Democrats or the Republicans or the liberals or anything like that.
If that wasn't there, we would be all dead.
That's
that-
right, and that's called government. And we are still controlled by the government.
Yes, but if I'm gonna put it like this, if government, we never had government, we will all be dead because we
No,
wouldn't know
will
what
all
to
be
do.
savages. We will all still. We'll literally
Dead.
live on by the land.
Dead.
How
All
would we be-
savages. Savage people.
So we can't be
What-
free. We still can't be free.
My thing is, it's like government politics is like religion. It's there to keep us sane.
No, it's there to control us.
It's there to, aka, also to keep us sane. You take religion
I
out.
don't think so, because if you say that, because there's a lot of crazy people because of politics and religion. You
Okay.
can't say it's there to keep
You take
us sane.
religion out. I'm talking about like the regular type of person. You take religion away from them,
Yeah.
they are going crazy because the beliefs are like, oh, what do I believe in?
Well, it depends on the person.
You know what I mean? Like I'm talking religion, like like our grandfathers, like like the regulars.
I just feel like if you want to be free in the truest sense, you got to do a deep dive in Native American culture, because their culture is not really
I'm not
attached
talking
to
about
money.
that type of free. My thing is native. I'm not trying to go all the way. Obviously, no one's ever gonna be free. But I'm talking about when people like in the music industry talking about you got to be free, this and that. That's the free I'm talking about. When I said Britney Spears is finally free, that's the free I'm talking about.
I feel
Like
like
legally
but she's
free, right?
contractually free.
Yeah, contractually free.
That's free.
Yeah,
Because
she's
she
free from,
was
like-
owned. She couldn't do anything else for the past 14, 13 years.
But that's kind of the price you pay for signing that contract. You wanted that money, so in exchange for that money, you gave up your freedom.
Yes.
So now you got to go and make money by yourself without help. So
Yes. So
there's pros and cons to that, you know?
I'm trying to.
Do you think that's why she shaved her head? Because she was going
Yes,
crazy?
she was going crazy.
She had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
She had a mental breakdown. Happens to anybody.
Yeah. See, for her, the thing that was controlling her was the contract and the money. For other people, it may be cancel culture. It may be religion. It may be your family.
So here's a theory. Maybe during that time when she shaved her head, I think she was trying to do everything and anything in the public eye to try to leave that contract where it can be null and void,
Yeah.
like something that she's going against her contract.
Do you blame her or you blame the people who signed the contract, made the contract?
The people that made the contract because they were money hungry. And
I blame people around her. I don't blame the people who made the contract because they know why they made the contract.
They did it to other people too, right?
Like, this is why I don't get mad at Puff.
It's definitely the people around her that.
That's what
The
Jadakiss
lawyers.
said too.
It's the
by the way.
lawyers.
Jadakiss said this
It's
too.
the lawyers.
You know, Jadakiss said that it's not Puff's fault. We were just too young. We didn't know how to read the contract. We didn't know how things went. We just kind of just blindly trusted him. So that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people going, man, I got to make it. This is my chance to make it. All right, boom.
Yeah, because basically, Puff did what what's his name? London just did on Summer's album. He didn't really do anything on the album, but the fact that he plugged people in with Summer, he has writing credits on everything.
Hell yeah. Why the fuck I wouldn't do that? The fuck?
And Puff,
The
He
fuck?
did- he
if
Puff-
I gave you
Puff-
all the people, why shouldn't I not get percentage of that? It's simple business. I'm not gonna be in the studio. I don't care if I'm not. But if you work with such and such, and that's mine, that basically works for me. So that I
what
plug
if
you
they
in with
don't
this,
work
this,
for
this,
you?
this. But if I plug in certain people, I need percentage of the record, that whatever you create, or I need a percentage of the album. I'm not mad at London on the BR track.
Okay.
What's his name?
London.
I'm not mad at him. Hell yeah, get your percentage. The fuck?
Well, there's a thin line, right? Go ahead, get your percentage. Go ahead and get what you deserve. But what if you can turn somebody into like a chained monkey? You know what I mean? Like
Whoa.
that's kind of crazy. Like, hey, clap for me. You're under contract. I feel like that's what they did with Britney Spears.
But my thing is also, as a business person now listen.
Like, there's ethics to consider.
If I signed you
yeah,
and I'm giving you every all of my money, why shouldn't you do what I say?
yeah, you should. They should follow your direction, but to what degree? You know what I mean? Hey, don't date this person.
That's
'cause
why I said
so.
yeah. But if I'm putting money, say my thing didn't work. All right, let's get out of this contract, or I might just leave you.
Yeah,
If I'm putting my money in, I'm gonna go with what I say.
right. But to what degree? What if you say, hey, don't date this person? That's too much.
So
Hey, don't get this haircut. Don't wear these clothes. Don't do this. Don't do. That's kind of too much. Hey,
To-
don't live there. Go live here instead. That's,
to a certain extent,
yeah, and that's the thing. There's certain people that know they don't. These kids don't read the contract, so we're gonna take complete and full control.
mine is if I turned you to a Lil Nas X, like how you exploded.
Yeah,
You're gonna stop. You're gonna stop listening to what I'm saying, and you're exploding.
well,
Because that's
there's
an
a
industry
respect then.
plan.
So that's out of respect, right? Like, let's say I'm your artist, right? And you made me blow up like Lil Nas X. Out of respect, I should listen to you. But what if you cross that border, right, or that thin line and you start disrespecting me? You know what I mean? Like, let's say Nike offers a deal and you don't tell me about it. You go and negotiate. And I'm like, bro, you ain't. Then that's like, okay, now you're disrespecting me. I got to go against you.
I see it, but like, are we really partners? That's really for partnership shit. Like that's like if I was like, yo, me and him, because we're partners.
Yeah.
So
So
if I signed you,
no. I'm just using this as an
no,
example.
that's what I'm saying. But if I signed you,
Yeah.
you're under me. I pay fund everything. I get a Nike deal. I should bring you along.
No,
If
but
the
I feel like you
deal
still
is
have to
for me as the
discuss it.
artist.
It still has to be discussed.
But if it has nothing to do with you,
No, but if it has nothing to do with me, then it doesn't matter. But if it's like, let's say I'm Lil Nas X, right? You help me blow up, and they go, "Oh, we want Lil Nas X to wear our clothes and be in a commercial," and you go ahead and go to this meeting without Lil Nas X.
Have you
Then
seen
there's
how
a
he
problem.
talked? Yo,
No.
you remember how? Yo, my man. No, it was a joke, man. It was a joke. Cause you know how you be saying some crazy shit,
I
man.
do, but I say it around
That's
y'all.
that's
I'm
how
not
like,
gonna
yo,
do it like when I'm sitting down
I'm
having
gonna
a
bring him to a
conversation with
meeting,
somebody.
motherfucker?
This-
Yeah, it's like me. Yo, we're at the table, right? The man walks in. And he goes, bro, you got some great snacks, man. I see you working out. I was like, whoa, yeah. Like,
That's different. Like I'm not gonna sit there and say that to somebody who like I'm trying to negotiate.
I don't know
business
that.
with. But that's common sense, bro.
It's not common because we
It
live.
is.
It's 2021. That bro, it's anything goes on now. Like you can do anything, bro. You go
You're
to a
absolutely
meeting,
right.
you
But
can
I'm
go
not,
to a meeting with pajamas on if you
But
want.
why would I go to a high profile meeting and all of a sudden my man's walks in and be like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. That ass, crazy, my boy.
I don't know.
Like, why
He
would I
gonna
do
walk
that?
out and leave like a lawsuit on the table.
Yeah, like
He wouldn't pass. It wouldn't pass you, yo. He probably agrees with me.
What's up?
What's your percentage of you thinking he would say that something like that wild in the meeting?
I don't know. 'cause
Knowing
the
him,
vibe would be
knowing
different.
him, knowing him.
I don't think it would happen just because the vibe would be different. Because these people, when you go
No,
and
bro,
meet up
we
with
be
them,
having some serious
it's like church,
conversations.
you know?
My man,
yeah, but that's serious conversations amongst us, of course, to break any tension or
Well,
change
if
the
there's no
subject in a
tension-
sense. It's just like I'm gonna say something stupid, but that's
Yeah.
just because it's amongst us, amongst friends. But if it's somebody I don't know and I'm negotiating business that kind of could change our lives, or if we're looking at 7-8 figures, why would I go ahead and jeopardize that for him, myself, you, the company, the brand? Why would I do that?
Yeah, that's
I be asking myself that every day. Lord Jesus, man, he's gonna fuck it up for all of us. Yeah,
Russ probably every time he's like, I don't know if I want to go to this meeting. Should I even invite him? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just call him.
So you know, we moved the meeting to next week. Yeah, just go without him. Yeah.
They're gonna say you Papijohnson, bro.
but it's about transparency.
It is.
I think with her, they just kind of like turned her into a muppet. You know what I mean? You do
Summer
as-
Walker?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Brittany.
Oh, Britney.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely a puppet. Like you can tell, like
But it's
whatever
from
the
her
label
own dad,
said.
though.
But yeah, but it's the manipulation on
Yeah.
his end. So it's just like whatever the contract said, obviously had a lot to deal with her father being obviously the money holder or whatever the case maybe was with the contract.
You know what I think it's a little bit of? There's a lot of us that have parents that don't know us on a personal level, but you're like their little child. So as you get older, you're still like this little child in their heads. So they don't realize, hey, I'm dealing with a grown individual. I should bring them to these meetings. I should discuss everything with full transparency.
Yeah,
And they just treat you like a little kid. And I think that's what happened here.
I agree.
Like you don't know any better. You don't need to be in here.
Like, I just hope that after this point, she can find people who will benefit her.
Yeah.
Benefit her. People who are gonna actually give a fuck about her. That's who she needs to keep around her circle.
And this will help her mental clearance.
Yeah, I
You know what I
agree.
mean? Can you imagine going toe to toe with your father or your mother?
I'm cursing them the fuck out, bro. I'm sorry. I love my parents, but you're not going to control me.
Do you think I control you, yeah?
No.
I don't listen. I don't control him. I advise him certain things not to do.
I think that's the best thing.
That's not controlling.
No, that's advising. Because you care.
Yes. Do you think I care more about you or the brand?
I think both.
Maybe messing
Because
up
you
the
care
name.
about me, but you don't want me to do something stupid. But at the same time, if I do something stupid, it jeopardizes you.
I like that saying, man. You could have said, yeah, you said it way better than me.
Justin Bieber's manager. I
Mhm.
forget his name.
Scooter Bronson.
Scooter Bronson.
Bro, I am not
I think
hiring
he
a guy
does a
named
great-
Scooter, yeah?
Yeah, facts. Yo, Scoot.
Yeah. that-
Scoot.
I think that's his nickname. I'm not sure, but like he does a great job
Do you think?
for Justin Bieber because I know the issue with Taylor Swift, but
Yeah,
he
but
does
you
a
think?
great job for Justin.
Yeah, but
Bieber.
Scooter Bronson's also shady. And
for
it's-
Taylor Swift.
Oh, he's
maybe.
Eminem?
No, but all right. So you know Pooh, right? Pooh wrote a lot of what
The rapper?
Justin Bieber's music.
The
like-
rapper, or
No, Pooh, the songwriter.
he's not the guy that worked with Lupe Fiasco a while back.
Maybe I'm not
Oh.
100% sure, but Pooh, he wrote a lot of music for Justin. A lot of Justin's first album was a lot of Pooh's work. So it came towards where because I listen to this podcast. It's called "And the Writer Is," and it deals with a lot of like songwriters and their journey and everything. He was saying how Scooter Bronson was kind of like pushing him away from Justin because he saw them having this connection with each other.
Oh, so they would start discussing numbers and all that.
No, there was no numbers. It was just basically off just music.
Okay.
And I guess Scooter didn't like that. And so
Why do you think he didn't like that? Because they would discuss business without his permission? Or?
no, but he like he said in the interview, there was like no business, nothing. It was always off of the strength of them just working together.
Yeah.
And he would always get the credit, his writer's credit or whatever. But it came to it like the music had to go through Scooter before it can be,
You know what's crazy? I would never do a contract with him.
Why is that?
He's probably the only person I wouldn't do a contract with. Or
Oh,
Steven,
just
in general.
just
like,
shake hands and
Yeah.
okay,
Man,
I see.
him and Steven are the only two people I would not do contracts with.
just on
Mm,
just
I
go on
don't- I don't-
GP, right?
Yeah, I'm off of the strength of our friendship and just knowing that type of person he is. Other than those two, and most likely you'll fall in, but like obviously we just started kicking it. Most
Yeah.
likely you too, but other than those two, I'm doing contracts with anyone else in the future.
Yeah. I see that.
Because we've been through so much, just to a point. It's like contract is like, bro, that don't mean shit.
But contract has
You
like
need
a,
contracts with certain people.
has like a negative stigma, but it's just business. You always have to do a contract, you know.
yeah, but some people
Yeah, but-
don't.
Yeah,
You gotta
don't have to
understand
do
that.
Yeah,
And
some
those
people
are
don't
the
do
people
shit.
that fuck you over, and then I was like, I don't really have any paperwork to kind of back me up if I were to sue them.
And plus, if he fucks me over, I see him every Sunday.
That's true.
Where's he gonna run to?
Like Fendi with Nicki
Bro,
Minaj.
where my money? Yo, where's my let's talk about it. Benny the Butcher just signed a Def Jam.
Yeah.
Is this a good or bad deal?
Snoop Dogg's running it, right?
Either
He's the
or.
new CEO or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought it was DJ Khaled.
I mean, either or. I mean, I think
I just want to know why he signed to Asia, man.
I just think he's looking for more of a push, honestly. Because independent, you can only do
What
so
better
much.
push do you have than having Rock Nation by your name?
Yeah, but they can
Wait,
only
did
do
he
so
leave
much.
Rock Nation?
No. That's his management.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's
they-
still the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this management. So Def Jam is gonna be
His
pushing
label,
it.
his basic distribution and all that.
Okay.
I
Pushing
mean,
them.
it's not bad, but
Yeah.
you know,
I just want to know what the deal's looking like. Is it like is it a Russ type of deal, like 50-50, like it's a partnership, or is like they have 70, you got 30, like 10. Rock Nation has 10. It's like
Well,
how's it
Def
looking?
Jam is going in for rebranding. So
Yes.
they're trying to rebuild themselves. So he may have had the best deal out of everyone coming in.
So what, like probably like a 60-40?
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
All the early guys are gonna have the good deals. Everyone later, you know.
Not gonna lie, Russ and Nipsey is probably two of the best people that we know that did probably the best partnership record deals.
Because they were successful without them.
Yes.
When you're successful with
and
like
you got the upper hand on.
because all the machine is,
Adele has a crazy
Yeah,
it's
'cause
insane.
I hate that record.
all
by
these
the way.
record labels is literally more of a mainstream push
yeah.
and a lot more backing.
So
Yeah.
Benny wants the
money-wise.
mainstream.
Yeah, most
And you get a
definitely.
bigger percentage the more leverage you have. Like
Yeah.
I said, Adele's her deals look crazy.
Facts.
You wouldn't think it's for one person.
It's like Drake's Universal deal. He has infinite amount money
Exactly.
to just fucking
Him, Taylor
Boring.
Swift, Adele, they could say whatever.
Yeah.
70%.
They could be like,
90%.
"Yo, I need $200 million by like the end of this weekend,"
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Yeah, sure," because they know they're gonna get back what they invested and more.
See, when you're a little guy with nothing, you know, as leverage, you can't complain because what do you have?
Debt,
The streets.
the streets. Yeah, let me get my street team.
Yeah.
Mahmud.
Yeah, just do it. It's like, yo, they give you a paper to like just write like what do you have? Like what's the leverage that you have on this guy? So you just go, right, the streets. The streets got me on lock. Yeah.
They'll be like, all right.
Which blocks? You write every block. He's like, yo, from here to here, I run this.
Streets are built different, my boy.
They'll be like, okay, so they're listening to you then, right? All right, cool. Let's pull up Spotify. Oh, it shows 50 plays. What street are you from?
My block. Everybody on my block listen to the record. It's just hard, especially. It's I don't even know, man. Nowadays, it's kind of you really just have to pay any and everybody at this point to.
I feel like a lot of people that complain are the ones that are desperate, that go into deals without no leverage and no understanding for how business is done.
And if you don't have any leverage, at least know the business of it.
Yeah.
You know, at
Or
least know the
write a
business.
short contract like Big Sean did,
Mhm.
and then just renegotiate later, like NBA players do.
Mhm.
Why sign your life off? Like that doesn't even make sense. Do a 2-year deal. Like okay, whatever you guys can do for 2 years, 95% that's yours.
95%.
For 2 years, it's not bad. And then when you blow up, you renegotiate. Okay,
That's a lie.
I'm 75%.
Bro, you are mad at my boy.
Your whole life, man.
It's just I get it. I mean, I had this conversation with my friend, and we spoke about it, and they were talking about doing business, and he literally said he's like I'd rather give up some of my percentage now than to be be selfish about it because
Yeah.
he's like again I don't have no leverage. I
Right.
don't have leverage for me to be like, well, these are my numbers. This is everything. Da 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 da. So this is what I'm expecting. He's
Yeah.
like, at this point, it's kind of like,
Because if you get selfish early on, they'll expect you to do a lot of the work.
mhm.
So then 4 or 5 years later, you may be too old to be successful in the industry. You know what I mean? Whereas if you give them more earlier on, 1-2 years, they'll be like, it's worth it for us to push this guy because we're making majority of the money.
yeah,
So 2 years in, you're this big artist and you're like, hey, time to renegotiate. My contract is up. So I have leverage now. Let's.
Yeah.
And if they disagree with you, you can always go to another label. So you just got to play it smart. It's a lot of people
I wouldn't sign 95. I wouldn't do. I would just take the long road.
Yeah, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you got to
I'm
give
not,
something.
I'm not giving no percentage now.
There's some people that go into deals early as a young guy with like, hey, you guys get 5%. They're looking at you like, for what?
Yeah, it's like either you give them 60%
Yeah.
or they're not taking it. And now looking at it like Shark Tank, you look at companies that like have a that have made money and they take like 30 to 25%, and you just come with no leverage. They're gonna look at 60%. No, I want like 80 to 70%
Right,
at
right.
least. Nah, bro, I'd rather take the long road
they'll
and
say
get
this.
the process done.
They always follow up with this question. You want 90%? Okay, cool. How much did you sell last year? Well, we're just getting started. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, they'll be like, nah, I'm not giving no percentage, right? I'd rather do the process, get the long road, give me 5-10 years, then I'll come back and say, I have the leverage, let's go. Because if you really tell yourself, yeah, I'm really worth 10 million, 100 million, whatever you
in your head, then show it.
and to your mom too. My mom said I'm worth like 100, bro.
Don't
go do this deal with your mom then.
If you really believe that, then why would you give away 80% of your? You know what I mean? It's like, bro, like that's why I'd be asking. I'd be like, bro, why would if you really believe you're worth this much, why would you give 80% away? Right at the beginning.
Yeah, you got to find that sweet spot.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. But talk about sensitive people, like Meek.
I love this because again,
You're too political for me, yo.
no, I love this because it's just like this is definitely something where it's just genuine.
This is
Yeah.
not genuine.
It
It
is genuine.
flows easy, right?
It doesn't really flow that easy.
Bro, this guy's crazy.
There's some
Doesn't,
friction.
man. There's some friction.
Where?
You guys are always late.
No. See, you guys sounds plural, bro.
If you come with the guy, you guys are always late.
Nah, bro.
But right or right. My man, we
We're
said
near time.
4:00. You guys came at 4:15.
We stop by Dunkin', yo. I get that coffee.
Do you drink coffee?
Every now and then. I'm not a big coffee guy though.
I don't know how he does it, man. Every time because he has to go drink it, man.
A lot of
Explain
people
it.
that work go to get coffee for a pick me up, you know.
Picks you up, man.
Nah, that shit puts me down, bro.
It gives you the power driver, yeah.
Facts. You know, I tried melatonin for the first time.
What does that do exactly?
So basically, it makes you drowsy. Like it relaxes your body to go to sleep.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Have you used
But
Viagra
That
yet?
shit knocked me out. Right? That shit
Have you used
knocked me-
Viagra yet? Viagra?
Viagra?
Viagra.
Nah, not yet.
Have you?
I don't need it.
Oh, my bad.
My bad, Superman.
Bro, you should try it.
Yeah.
I want to try it. Yeah.
We'll see, man.
My thing is, I get tired after like 15 minutes. Yeah,
But I get tired after 3 minutes, bro.
like that thing's gonna have you up for like 30 an hour. Like, bro, I'm too tired, man.
My ancestors were different.
Yeah, this guy, yo, I fucking can't. This guy's just built different, yo.
This guy, yo. Talk about sensitive topics. YouTube said it's gonna take away the dislike button. How we feel?
That's stupid.
Did it ever do anything?
I guess it's hurting people's feelings. Yo, you had 2 dislikes. You the only, yo, on the bodega shit. Yo, mind you posted that in my friend's thing twice.
Did I?
Yeah, man, you gotta take the like because
I was looking at it. I was like, no, I don't think I posted this
I'll
one.
show you right now. We got like over 400 views on the first one.
Mm.
I'll show you right now, King. Don't worry. Just talk.
I mean, I don't mind the dislikes. I think it's more of a. Gotcha.
We're gonna have more content.
I ain't gonna lie. You got the only dislikes on the bodega shit. Your video.
Oh, the shorts, right?
Yeah, you got 2
Yeah.
dislikes. I don't know who it was, but it was the one when you went like this.
Yeah, because they probably took it the wrong way.
I mean,
They're like, nah,
you built
don't do
different,
that.
my boy.
Don't do that, King. They probably
Don't
put
do
that
that,
in the
King.
comments.
Your crown falling, bro.
I feel
Who
like
does
that
this guy think he is?
But I feel like the dislikes is almost like a humbling thing, bro.
it hyped me up, yo.
Yeah, like you dislike this shit. I'm definitely dragging my sack across your face after I'm done
But
with this.
dislike or like is a good thing as opposed to no reaction at all.
Yeah, but it's
Why?
just like how you have 1 million views and then it has
2 dislikes
yeah,
and 1 like.
yeah.
You know what's iffy? When I see rappers that have like 5 videos and 3 of the videos have 1.2 million, the same numbers for all 3 videos. I'm like, oh, whoa.
It's coming out of like a phone factory or something.
I'm like, whoa, like you guys all have 1.2 million, like exactly. I'm like, all right, man.
That's from like a streaming factory.
I'm like, all right, man, like it's like you whoa.
Like so I look at the analytics for like anything and I'm just like, okay, so this isn't working. Okay. So because it also depends on the time of day that you post.
Yeah.
Bro,
I do 12.
I'm still trying to get that shit down.
Mine, because we get the bodega shit, we get over 400 to 600 views on TikTok.
Yeah.
I do between 12 to 1 or I do 7 to 8 between.
They usually say 9 to 5ers are the biggest audience. So like early in the morning around 7 to 9. And then I think rush hour, maybe like 4 to 6 around there.
It's just hard to really get it.
And you're a
figure it
busy
out.
guy.
Bro, like I've gone to the point where I'm just posting shit up while I'm taking a shit, bro.
But that's what I
I know.
You gotta
I'm,
make
I'm just
time.
posting shit up while I'm taking a shit,
But
bro.
that's what I be doing. Oh, I'm taking the shit. I said, oh, I got time right now.
Like
to
I'll be
post.
scrolling and then I have to catch myself like, oh shit, I'm gonna post real quick.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we got time to post. It's just we don't realize the free time we have is that we're just looking at the sky or we're just looking at bullshit when we could just do a quick post.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm applying to different companies now. What they do is they schedule it out.
Schedule you out.
I don't think.
So then it just automatically
Yes,
posts.
he's bad. What's the word, man?
Attention span?
No, your attention. Oh yeah, that's bad too. But like that's a whole
What?
different
My
story.
attention span is crazy. My
It's-
memory is
it's
also
like-
shot.
That's another
I'm
thing.
there
But
right
his
now.
time management's bad.
Yeah, it's super horrible.
But
So
that helps
him
with
having
time
a
management.
schedule, when to post, it's not gonna work out, man.
No, I mean, it posts by itself. Like it's automatic. You just place it there.
How do we do
and then
that?
at that
It's a
time,
whole
it just,
separate app.
Yeah, it is. It
Oh
is.
yeah, Mahmud, we can't. We
The
don't.
only problem with this is you can't do timely stuff. Like let's say the Travis Scott incident just recently happened. You wouldn't have a post out in regards to that because you didn't know it was gonna happen.
No, obviously.
Go about it, man. I know you want to talk about it so bad. Go for it.
No. I'm just saying, like when you do scheduled posts,
No, go about it. We can
you
talk
can't
about it now.
be.
But then also a lot of scheduled posts
So we dislike that.
can also be
We're too
can also trigger the fuck. I guess you could kind of say like the social media police or whatever the case may be. When they start seeing a repetitive
Oh
thing,
yeah.
it triggers it where it's just like, oh, this is probably a bot.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
no,
then
you're
now
right
you're being
about that.
shadow banned, and now you're not getting the same views again. So that's why, like, sometimes it's
Shadow
like,
banning.
bro.
is
It's
like a crazy
difficult,
thing.
bro. It's difficult, and but whatever, yo, man. Go ahead, man. Talk about the Travis Scott incident, man. I know you were deep diving into that.
Nah. It surprised me. That's it. It surprised me because a lot of people are blaming Travis Scott, and that's like it's insane to me. For
We
one.
shouldn't.
Huh?
We shouldn't.
Okay,
I think he gets 50%.
let's consider something.
I think he gets 50%.
This isn't the first concert or tour that
And I
people
hate-
died in.
And I hate that you compared the EDC because that's a whole different hip hop. EDC has never reached the level of hip hop. Hip hop is one of the biggest
Right.
genres, so we can't really compare.
I kind of disagree there because they've had bigger turnouts than hip hop.
All right, but I'm talking about what's the biggest. EDC has never been the biggest genre in the world, like hip hop.
I don't know if you guys know their numbers as well, but like their DJs make more than artists.
I'm not talking. You're going. I say when
No,
we
I
look
mean
at
like
the
their
biggest
concerts and
genre.
tours.
I'm
are
talking about the
bigger.
biggest genre. The biggest genre right now
Well,
is
you can't consider this thing like a music genre because this is the kind of music where you go there in person to experience. It's not something you listen to in your car. But yeah, but there's some people that do that, but this is not what it's
yeah,
for.
but hip hop's more influential than any EDC DJ.
Yeah, I'm not comparing it in that regard.
Yeah, but you're talking about deaths has happened already, and I said okay,
Yeah.
but none of those you could pull up DJs. None of them are combined are more influential than Travis Scott alone.
You're looking at it through the wrong lens, man.
No, you're looking at it because you always like to compare it to other race
No,
or
because-
other or
no.
other.
What I'm saying is like they're not influential at all in that sense. It's just music to experience. You don't go there to get influenced in any way. You know what I mean?
No, where you're
Misinterpreting.
the power that Travis Scott name has is crazy. If you see the beginning of the day for the
Yeah.
merch alone, you see the deaths for over shoes. No EDC or any genre artist DJ has that type of impact alone just because of the name. Travis, there's
You'd be surprised. Like Tiesto, there's Aiko, there's several of these names that have a crazy turnout.
I'm not talking about the turn. I'm talking about the influence as the merch. Did you see the video in the beginning of the day?
Yeah, that's
That's
one of the
OD.
things I wanted
That's
to talk
OD.
about.
But I think at this point, I think it.
He gets 50% of the blame. Why? Because he should have stopped. I don't care if he would have got fined for. They said he didn't have no. He couldn't stop the show unless it was the manager, or he would have got fined or whatever. I would have got fined. You see an ambulance. You didn't say anything about that. You kept going.
No, the
But you
ambulance
know what the
usually
thing is?
just
I think
there.
it also deals with a lot of like the resale culture at the
Yeah.
moment. People want to get there fast, get there quick, get the merchandise that they need to be able to flip it. So I think it also has to deal a lot with street culture and
It goes back
resale
to
culture.
hip hop.
No, I get that. But I'm just trying to tell you, like, this is where I think the blame comes from. Is all these people who are looking to profit off of this.
But-
I feel like I blame them mostly.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
blame-
no. I get that. Everyone gets
And-
percentage.
yeah, and then,
But him and his team gets 50%.
Okay, here's the thing, right?
but you know what also sucks? His apology was kind of trash.
Oh my God, Lord
His
Jesus.
apology was kind of trash.
Yeah,
And people were dragging him out how bad that apology was.
bro.
but that apology,
Please protect it
It,
because
it was definitely PR.
You should work on
No.
the PR part to go. Why was it bad?
it was bad, but it was coming from the heart. And somebody that works in the PR would tell you, hey, don't do that. Like, this is a serious situation. Don't do that. But I think he thought he was doing the right thing by just coming out to people. And
How's
just
that
going
coming from the
But
heart?
you know what the thing is
How's that coming from the heart?
because it
the
was
timing
you know?
of it was just poor. And I think that this is where it goes to more of the PR's fault. Where like it's just like you see this, it's just like, yo, take that down. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Like, we gotta prep for this a little bit better,
Yeah.
which is fine because that's usually what happens when you're a high profile person.
Right.
You gotta prep for it, but at the same time, it just didn't look genuine. My man looked
But
like
the thing is,
my man looked more upset at the fact that he probably losing money.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Like, I'm not saying that he wasn't upset at what happened. I'm just saying is the perspective of it was just
There was a quote.
trash. You get what I'm saying?
There
I
was-
agree with you 100% there. But I think where his mind state was like, man, fans really died. Like, I give my everything for them to experience something special. And they came in and died, at the festival. This is not what I wanted. So he was just on top of the camera, just being emotional. and just going
Bro,
through
that was not
anxiety and
emotional,
everything else.
motherfucker.
But that's the wrong way to deliver. That's the wrong place to deliver the message from.
I feel like it should have been more of a, as fucked up as it sound, I feel like it should have been a lot more scripted. Perfect example.
But that's the other thing. Like, if it would have been well scripted, people would have been like, "Damn, he doesn't even give a shit."
At the end of the day, it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna put it like
But
100%.
again, like now let's think about this, right? And I don't want to compare it too much to this, but I think this is almost similar to it because people lost their lives. Let's think about the Manchester bombing.
Right.
After the fact, the way Ariana's PR team handled it was beautiful.
Shut up. Be quiet.
Yeah.
Stand in the background.
So because now let's push forward. When she dropped the album and she was on Apple Radio with Ebro,
Yeah.
and she spoke about the whole situation, she broke down. That was a lot more genuine in my sense. I feel like he should have just
Broke
let
down?
it be scripted,
Bro,
and then
fuck it.
down the
Don't
line
give a
it should have
shit
been
about
more.
I don't,
Just waited it out until he
Yeah.
was more prepared.
Yeah.
I think this what Corday said ties on to what I think half of these artists are about. He says on tweets, this is not about the Travis, this is just in general. He said, "It's a lot of Oreo ass niggas in this
I wouldn't connect the two.
entertainment shit. Most of these entertainers are only pro-black when it's convenient, and I agree 100,000%. A lot of these black artists are only pro-black when it works for them.
I don't know how that connects to the this situation.
I don't think he cares about these people like that.
Nah, I disagree. See, that's the thing. I've been following Travis from the very
I hate when he
beginning.
does this.
He
I
cares-
hate. Yeah, I've been
No,
following him
no.
since the beginning. Listen, man, he's a.
This can't be argued. He cares about his fans more than any artist cares about theirs.
I don't see
that
it
Cannot be
because that
debated.
one post when he says when the kid didn't survive, he's like, "Yo, you're a legend for since you didn't survive
Nah,
with the
'cause-
rodeo."
No, he was giving his respect. That's how he gave it. He may be awkward. He's awkward in person. So you gonna put him on a cross for
You
being
look
awkward?
at these artists too high in this.
No,
in
no,
the
I
pedestal.
don't. I
Like-
don't. I'm telling you, he cares
I get
more.
your part. I get
Yeah.
the intention behind it was
Like-
genuine. Get that. But
Like
again,
when he started out, right, and he performed and fans would come on stage, there would be security guards like grabbing the fans, like, "Yo, you can't do that." And he would grab the security guard, like, "Who the fuck are you to touch my fan?" He'd let the fan on stage and he'd perform the record with his fan. He'd give the mic to the fan. He'd allow them to perform. Nobody
Duh.
does that.
Duh, you have to do that in
Is
the
it
beginning.
me? It's like weed.
Huh?
It smells like weed.
That's Guy.
Why
Carbs
would
is
it be
here? Is
you?
Carbs here?
What would it be you?
It's not me.
You'd say, "Is it me?"
No, I said it smells like weed to me.
Bro, every artist has done that, man.
so this is,
No.
Yeah.
again, this is just my take.
And I
on it.
love the PR team from the Kardashians right after, yo. I was
They
like,
gotta
"Oh,
cover their
Kylie,
money."
Come on,
which is
man."
perfectly fine. But see, it goes to show how their PR works.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
But-
I understand Travis. I think it comes from a genuine place. I think he does love his fans, but just the way it went and the perspective of it was just so badly timed.
I
And
agree
it
with you.
looked
The message
horrible.
was,
It was horrible.
Poorly delivered.
Very poorly.
yeah.
Because now he got dragged. Now
He
I
shouldn't
pres-
have
he's gonna
given
lose
them any
money.
material.
We all know this. He's gonna definitely lose money after this for like a little bit.
Yeah.
I just think when it comes to concerts like that, we should all know he's a megastar.
Yeah.
You're gonna get this. But at the same time, it's 50-50. I agree with him. It's 50 the venue, because they said that they were short staffed, and then you have other sources saying that no, they were fully staffed.
They were fully staffed.
You know what I'm saying?
From when I did the research, and it just seemed like
I feel
they
like
kind of fell back on the situation.
I agree. I feel like so. Now this goes back.
I think he only feels bad because it's so publicized. I don't think he feels bad. I don't think if this was never the attention that people are the way. I don't think he wouldn't feel
disagree on
bad
that.
like that.
I just
disagree.
my opinion on
6ix9ine
it is
would never do this. 6ix9ine would never do this, man.
He would be the
6ix9ine
one that
loves
kills
the
his own
people.
fans.
You
He'd
know
kill
why?
them himself.
No,
He'd be the one
I'm
stomping
a
them.
6ix9ine would never. You know why? Because he would snitch on the person that killed these people. Exactly.
He'd
My
stomp on them
opinion-
and then snitch
Listen,
on the
so
dead person.
this is
Like,
another
They
opinion
were
of
in
mine.
the way of my
This
tennis.
is another opinion of mine. When you see videos of
Yeah.
people getting resuscitated, if I'm the manager of the venue and they're calling in, yo, we have 2 people that literally just passed away. We need to stop this now. Is it?
That's why
again,
the
that
blame
goes to the-
falls on the organization.
I-
Why
It's
didn't
not
he
gonna
stop?
get to him.
But why didn't he
But
stop?
He did stop. If you watch the
But he
entire,
continued. He said, "You guys know why I came here."
No, if you watch the concert, right? he stopped multiple times and he was like, yo, somebody looks passed out. Hold on, DJ, slow it down. Somebody looks like they passed out. Let's get him some help.
But why do you
He
continue
did that
the show?
multiple times.
Then why continue the show?
Because they checked and he was all right.
If you're performing and you see multiple people, you stop multiple times.
No, he didn't see multiple. He just saw the few incidents that he saw. They okayed it. They were like, nah, they're good.
If you're really about the people,
continued.
you would have stopped.
Over people
Period.
passing out. Do you know how many times people pass out in a Beyonce concert?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, but that's different. Passing out. Oh my god, that's different.
my man Michael Jackson didn't even do anything. Motherfuckers was passing out, yo.
That's a different. They're not getting sophisticated, suffocated by people. They just seeing him and they just pass out.
He's looking at the security guard for an okay. They okayed it.
You know what? I'm gonna do this. I blame 30% on Travis, 70% on the venue, because at the end of the day,
10% on Travis.
I blame 30%.
I blame
because if
majority of it goes to the organizers.
No. So this is why I blame him 30%.
Yeah.
Let's talk about real time. Twitter's real time feed. You're getting real time news on everything.
Right.
If I start seeing, if I'm your manager and I start saying, people are like two people just died.
So then that's his manager.
30%.
That's his team.
30% on.
That's not him though.
But I get that. But his manager is in charge of what's going on.
I agree.
So again, I think.
So that's where I'm separating his management and himself.
No, I agree, and you can do that. But again, it's up to the management to stop this.
I agree. Because right there, I'm on the same page.
Because that right there, it tarnishes his brand.
All right,
there's going to forever be a tarnish.
If I was him,
brand.
I'd fire like a shit.
But how do we feel about Travis Scott? Astro World staff were instructed to call dead people Smurfs.
What?
It wasn't instructed by him. That was probably the same management that did poor management.
To not call them dead
Astro
people.
World staff were instructed to call dead concert goers Smurfs.
So now don't call them by dead people. Call them Smurfs. So how do we feel about this now?
Obviously, that's
still venue. I still and for them to not call him like, this person just died and just saying Smurf, like it goes to show that the venue didn't want to lose money.
Yeah.
Because they knew if that shit would have stopped, they would have lost money. People would ask for refunds. But even people are still asking for refunds.
That's why the police also came out, because the police, they're the ones that supplied the security, basically, right? That provided for the security. So they all covered their ass. And that's why Travis Scott came out like, hey, hold on. Y'all putting all the blame on me? Wait, hold on. But you got to understand, when an artist is performing, they're lost in their mind. Like, they're just
Illuminati.
trying to give you the best experience that they can give you. If you're in front of 200,000 people, right? You're not going to chaperone 200,000 people.
That's fine. But again,
I can barely see that.
All right, put it like this.
I can't even see that far.
Put it like this. If you throw a house party, your house, 2 people die in your...
Much smaller scale, but yeah, I get you.
Two people died in the basement. You didn't know about it. Whose fault is it?
If the information didn't get to me.
Whose fault is it at the end of the day? It's your fault. Your house. It's under your name. Who's going to get the blame then?
If 2 people died, we're going to figure out how they died. And then
but you're not going to get part punishment for throwing the party?
What if those 2 people got stabbed to death? You're still to blame?
Yeah. It's under your roof.
I can't say that. Legally, it doesn't work out that way.
He's right. Legally, it doesn't work out that way.
What state are we in?
Shut this guy.
What state are we in?
In Jersey, it doesn't work out that way.
We're not in Jersey then.
I just think it's
or in Texas, it doesn't work.
I just think it's such an unfortunate event.
Yeah, fuck Travis Scott.
And it sucks,
Well, that apology was nasty.
Young kids
disagreeing
died. You can't get that back. I just think
that's the other thing. How was a 9-year-old at this concert? How did you allow a 9-year-old at this concert?
But why is what's so
because
bad
it's a concert,
it's
bro.
It's a concert, bro. What are you talking about?
But this is like an adult concert.
No, you can't say
bro,
that.
I seen kids at Jay-Z's concerts. What are you talking about? Nah, bro, you're doing too much. Bro,
nah.
Jay-Z would never do that type of apology that Travis Scott's dumbass did.
Were there any kids at
Wale would never do an apology like that.
Were there any
Meek
kids?
Mill would never do an apology like that.
Were there any kids at the Watch the Throne tour?
Yes. With their fathers. Yes.
I don't know about that.
I was there and I was only like 15 or whatever, 16, whatever, how old I was, yo.
This is a 9-year-old kid.
Who cares, bro? Don't do this. Fuck Travis Scott.
No, I can't do that.
Again,
he's getting a blame. Why?
By the way, right? If he gets crucified for this situation,
you have to.
He's looking already at 100 lawsuits.
No, that's fine.
You have to.
If he gets crucified for this situation, so does every other artist.
Not
You
Beyonce.
throw a concert in freaking
Not Beyonce.
in American Dream Mall. Somebody dies, you're getting crucified.
Not Beyonce.
Beyonce's getting crucified.
No.
Everybody gets crucified after this situation. That's why it's very
tell
very
you
delicate.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I crucified Travis. The way all this real time shit that he said, the videos of him, he should have stopped multiple times. His apology was the icing on the cake for me.
But you
Lord,
have to-
my man looked like he was taking a shit while he was doing this shit. I was like, yo, yo.
He's an individual that's battles with anxiety all the time. He said it in multiple interviews. No, I follow
Bro,
this.
he should have worked for Travis Scott.
He's
Battle
somebody-
with anxiety. I'm clipping that so all the people can hear that Travis Scott is battling with anxiety. So sorry for his apology the way he did
He's
it.
socially awkward. People know him.
We
for
all
this.
are.
No, he's different. Like his situation is different.
What's his perspective?
No, his perspective
Bro,
is stupid, yo.
No, bro.
This guy.
No. It's not. It's not. You've never seen a Travis Scott interview, have you?
I would never want to
He
hear him
did it
speak.
earlier on.
I would never want to hear him speak.
Go back. Check this out.
I ain't gonna lie, his real voice does not match his music, man.
Let me give you the story, right? So I believe he was homeless for a while. I forget what
I
the
love how he's
scenario
going.
is. But the first few interviews, especially the one with Paul Rosenberg, you can check out the first few interviews. They're awkward as hell, and he's scratching his face during the entire interview. This is like an hour long, and he's just scratching his face for the entire interview. So his team told him, hey, we're not doing interviews anymore. That's why you don't see any interviews. No matter how many albums he drops, you don't see him do the rounds like everybody else does. Because they told him, hey, fall back, do the weekend shit.
Listen, that
'Cause
apology
he's
was
super awkward. If you see his early interviews, he's scratching his face.
Yeah, but
He's looking down. He's awkward as shit, bro.
You know,
But
how
it's not even like I
everybody
can't.
got a lot
I
of
can't.
excuses from man's.
But I can't really.
Nah, man.
I don't give a fuck how awkward you are. Again, it goes back to the PR team should have made this better. They should have
The people
scripted it
around
better.
him really fucked up. I don't disagree there.
Okay, they
People-
fucked up, but he
yeah.
fucked up too with that stupid ass apology. Looking like he could give less
Yeah,
than two
but
fucks.
if you're
He looked more mad about that. He's losing money in that video.
But if you didn't go to college for this, if you weren't trained for this, you're not gonna be prepared to give.
We're
the
not
right
trained for
speech.
any of this, yo.
You wouldn't give the best speech.
Come on, bro. Don't do
wouldn't
this.
give the
You
best
get more
speech.
excuses. Yeah, Lord Jesus, man.
You think you
If
would?
Eminem did this, yo, Eminem did it. 100% blame on Eminem, yo. It's all his fault.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't blame him. This is. I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame any artist because it's dangerous. You gotta understand that if he gets crucified, if you perform at a bar, somebody dies at the bar because they got cracked in the head with a bottle, you're at fault. Every artist from now on gets blamed.
Again, and then on top of that, how do you not feel a body under you?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
another shit.
You're stomping on a fucking body, bro.
The whole situation is just so fucked up.
If I'm in that situation, I've been at concerts before where it was like packed and crowded and I couldn't breathe or something, right? I'm pushing, I'm elbowing, and then I'm letting people know, like, yo.
I'm sorry, man. I never experienced that. You know, us grown folks like to go to Jay-Z's type of concerts, man.
No, even
Yeah,
I've been to that concert.
I've been to a Jay-Z's concert. I've been to Pubs Cup. Maybe it's the old folks.
Even
The
in
old
those
folks.
concerts, if you get on the ground floor,
I'm sorry,
it's
man.
different.
Oh, my bad. You got a lot of money, man. My bad, yeah.
No, that's
Well,
the cheapest
festivals are
seats.
just different
The
too
ground
because
floor is the cheapest
festivals
seats.
festivals are different
is
too
it?
because festivals you're trying to get
Ground
to the
floor,
front.
cheapest seats.
Hell
You're
no.
trying to get to the front at festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
the expensive seats, bro.
No, and they're not even seats. You're standing. It's
Those are those are VIPs.
no, they're not.
Which venue are you talking about?
You talk about Barclays. You talk about any.
The floor seats are expensive.
No, I'm not talking about seats. Sorry. Where you're standing, ground admission,
Well,
general admission.
if
I'm
you're
sorry,
getting-
sorry, general admission, it's the cheapest seats. They're the cheapest seats because you're standing for the entire.
Yeah.
Occasion.
Bro, if you're closer to the stage, you're paying a little bit more.
No, I was close to the stage. I paid like $30. For
Who'd you
Kanye
go for?
concert.
All right, man.
No, I'm telling you, this is like standard general admission. You paid the cheapest because you got to stand for the whole thing. There's no sitting down.
I was sitting down. I was in the MetLife in the.
You were sitting down though.
Yeah, but I was right in front of the stage.
See, you got to pay high prices for that. General admission is cheap.
I've
not
never
lying about
I've
that.
never
General
seen general
admission
admission for Hove.
No, there's general admission for every event. It's the cheapest seats. They're the cheapest seats.
Have you seen those? In front of the stage?
They're the
When I went to the
cheapest
Chris
seats.
Brown concert,
Oh, yeah, but ask Chris Brown. Nobody wants to go watch that shit.
bro,
Yo.
you crazy. That shit was sold out.
Yeah, so that was like.
but
100
these
people.
are the seats where people, spill beer on you, and all this other stuff. They elbow you. You know what I mean? So this is why they're the cheapest seats. The cheapest.
It would never happen in the Hove concert.
Well,
man.
anything. All I'm gonna say is rest in peace to those who.
And Mahmud says he's with
passed away.
Travis all the way, man.
And
One thing people should keep in mind
Fuck Travis.
is if you blame Travis for this event,
Why shouldn't you?
you got to consider all the future events and how they're gonna play out.
we'll see how it is all.
It's
How
gonna get
this
real
ends.
scary for a lot of people.
It's gonna get scared for you, man.
I
You're
saw a
gonna get
lot of
crucified.
artists, I saw a lot of artists after that incident going, "Hey, you're okay? Hey, you're okay?" They started checking up on people.
Because
I saw a lot of artists do that.
Doug, we gotta sacrifice one artist. Ah,
Now
I
everyone's
got
scared.
you there.
No, I'm saying
Travis is gonna be the artist we sacrifice for this shit.
What do you mean sacrifice?
Like this had to happen for now us to get more. What's the word? Security, more.
safety protocols.
Yes, Travis was the guy that we had.
But now
to-
you're on P's and Q's. So if somebody kills somebody, if somebody shoots somebody in the audience, that's you. That's you, bro. It had nothing to do with you, but it's your event. That's you, bro. That's a scary
wrong.
place to be in.
No, that's different. Travis was talking about mosh pits and all this shit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be in constant. Yo, take
Rock's-
out your guns, yo.
Rock has been doing mosh pits since
Yeah,
the beginning
mosh
of
pits
time.
have been around since the rock and roll era.
I blame
since
Travis,
the
man.
60s.
Travis is a rock star, man.
I partially
He's not
blame
hip
the
hop.
pandemic.
I don't consider Travis hip hop.
What, bro? You're going somewhere else now. You need to stop.
Travis is hip hop.
Travis is definitely hip hop.
Travis is hip hop.
But
Yes.
he does integrate the rock elements.
I think he's more rock than hip hop.
All right, next topic.
He's more hip hop
You're
than rock.
talking out of your ass now. Next topic.
He's more hip hop than rock.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know because you're probably thinking like Lil Uzi Vert and all these guys, Playboy Cardi. I get what you're saying.
Like Young Thug.
Young Thug is not.
Young Thug is more, I would say, hip hop.
No, I said like Young Thug's new album.
Alright, yo.
You see how he gets mad, yo?
I'm not getting mad.
Doesn't
No,
have, like,
'cause you're
headphones.
talking out of your ass now. You're saying stupid shit now.
Why? Because he performs like a rock star.
So is Jay-Z a rock and roll?
Well, he is in the Rock Hall of Fame.
I'm asking you a question.
Nope.
So he's not hip hop.
I'm talking about the music.
He's
The
not
music
hip-
he makes.
He's not hip hop.
You talking about the music Travis
Travis
makes?
Scott makes hip hop music. What are you talking about?
All right, man. All right, man.
Next
What do you
time.
say, man? Get the next topic, yeah.
What me?
Bro, you on this podcast too, motherfucker. You don't want to talk about the Rockstar.
I'm gonna. Mahmud?
Well, y'all peeped the Scottie Pippen situation?
Oh, you're about the Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Is he a rock more rock star or more hip hop? What do you think, man? What do you
I don't know.
think?
But he brought up a good point. He said Michael Jordan wouldn't have won without him. I
Yeah, but
feel that way.
Michael just said that.
But then again, like who has won by themselves? 'Cause Karl Malone had John Stockton, right? LeBron James had Kyrie Irving. He had Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and then he has Anthony Davis,
Hey,
Steph
Yo.
Curry. Oh.
yeah, you store the Neek.
Facts, yeah.
We're gonna call this Rockstar, man.
But Steph Curry, he had Klay
Yeah.
Thompson. So has anyone won by themselves?
Well, basketball is 5 people, by the way. I'm just letting you know.
It is, but has anyone carried the brunt of what the team needed to do to win, or was it shared with 2 or more people? I think so. That's why when they go to comparing LeBron James and then they give that credit to everybody else that he worked with, it's like, bro, Michael Jordan,
Michael Jackson?
Michael Jordan.
Is he rock and roll? Michael Jackson.
Yes.
He's rock and roll.
Yes. His
More
all
than
his mu-
pop.
his
More than
music-
pop. More than pop.
Everyone's like,
Do you know
More
what
than
pop?
pop.
Do you know what pop is?
Yes.
What is it? What is pop?
Drake.
Popular music.
Okay.
That's what pop is.
Is he more pop or rock?
Who?
Mike.
What did I just say? He was rock and roll. All his music, the elements of
Mike,
his
more
music
pop or
was
rock?
rock and roll.
No,
But that was the popular music. That's
Yeah,
pop
pop
music.
is like a screen that
I
things
like-
pass through.
Bro, you don't want to get into specifics with me because I'm gonna drag your ass, bro.
No, I'm gonna drag you. Cause you know how you get this guy when he wants to change topics.
I'm not changing topics. You're the one changing the topic right now. We're talking about basketball.
No, I want to talk about Travis being a rock star.
But
And you wanted to change the topic.
You say he was rock and roll.
I say he's a rock star. Did I say he was a rock star?
Well,
I
you're
said
asking
Travis-
if he's pop or not.
I said Travis was
asking
more
if
of a
he's
rock
rock
star than hip hop. That's all I said. And he said, "What are you talking about, bro?"
As far as Travis Scott, yeah.
Yes, he's more of a rock star than a hip hop.
The way you're saying it is like where you're saying that he's not hip hop. That's exactly how it sounded. Yes or no? Like you're saying like he's not hip hop. Is he a rock star? Rock star, the quote unquote
I said
quotation
he's
of what a
more
rock star.
than hip hop. What
Bro.
does that mean? He's more rock star than hip hop. Playboy Cardi, more rock star than hip hop. Lil Uzi, more rock star than hip hop.
No, bro, that makes
kind of
no
in the gray area.
sense. That makes no sense.
I
Because
feel
you're
like
just
it's in the
talking
gray
about the
area. We can
artistry
go
of
either
him
way
and
on
how he presents himself.
Is Drake rock?
Drake
Star?
is a pop star,
but,
but he's hip hop.
Yeah.
all right. Everyone's hip hop, man. I know it's hip hop too, man.
So I agree with you. Yes, Jordan couldn't have done it without Scottie Pippen.
Is that Anuel hip hop, yo?
He is.
Anuel's hip hop. Everyone's hip hop, bro.
Okay.
But I know it's more reggaeton than hip hop. You get what I'm trying to say? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Don't let him do that to you, because
I'm not doing anything,
saying
bro.
Travis Scott thing is
Literally,
like gray
he's
area.
saying that Travis Scott is not hip hop. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
His image is hip
That's
hop.
what you were saying, bro.
I say he's more rock
His
star than
image,
hip hop.
yes, his image is hip hop,
It's more rock and roll rock star. His style,
bro. No, it's
his style is more rock star or hip hop. His
See, the thing
image
is, he is
Rockstar
a hip-hop
is
artist,
just
but he does borrow
the
from-
imagery, the artistry that you are and what you bring to the table. But he's hip hop,
He's a hip hop artist.
Everyone's hip hop, bro.
bro. I'm not doing this with you, bro.
Everyone,
Because you always do this shit, bro. I'm not doing this with you, bro.
look, I got him. Why
You
did
did
you
it.
change topics?
I'm not changing topics. I'm literally telling you how
Everyone's
you're
hip-hop.
wrong. You don't want to
Everyone's
be
hip-hop.
wrong. It's okay.
No, everyone's hip hop.
It's okay. That's your narcissistic trait, my
No,
brother.
everyone's hip hop.
That's fine.
No, everyone's hip hop.
Okay.
All I'm saying is he's more one than hip hop. It's okay to be more than hip hop.
I understand that. If he's a rock star, yes, I get that part. He is a rock star,
But he is
quote
hip-hop.
unquote. But he's hip hop.
Okay, everyone's hip hop.
But you're
That's
saying
all I'm
that.
saying.
But no, you didn't. You literally said that he's not hip hop,
When did I say that?
bro. You literally said that at the beginning of when you say he's a rock star. He's not hip hop.
I said that.
Yes,
Mahmud.
I don't remember. It was a while back.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was a while
I don't
back.
remember either.
Mahmoud, you're the worst, bro.
All I said was he's more rock star than hip hop. That's all I said.
This is how you know I would never snitch.
All I said was more rock star than hip hop.
Nah, yeah,
What's Kanye?
he's a pop star.
Is he a pop star, yo?
Because pop is like a filter that everything runs to.
Pop is popular music, bro.
How many times you want to say that, man?
I'm gonna keep saying it.
Drake's a pop star?
Yeah, for sure.
Not a doctor.
Yo, this guy.
You see how mad I get this guy?
I
yo?
didn't get mad.
Did he get mad? Yes or no? Just say yes or no for me. Babu, just you know.
I can't.
It's a yes?
I'm not snitching.
You get so. Is Jay-Z hip hop?
Yeah, for sure.
What is he?
What
Was
do
he
you
a pop star? Was he ever a pop star?
mean? Yeah.
You think Jay-Z was a pop star once?
For sure,
Yeah.
you heard him all
Like,
over the place.
especially with the Alicia Keys record.
New York
State
State of
of
Mind?
Yeah.
That was a
like-
pop record.
That was. that
Eminem's
entered
a pop-
world.
Eminem's a pop artist.
He's entered pop several times. So
Several times. That
Jay
Empire
done
State
it
of
a
Mind is
couple
not a pop
times.
record.
Okay,
That's a hip hop record.
popular record, man.
Is it-
Pop
so
music
pop is like
popular
a
music.
filter that.
No,
things
yeah,
pass
I
through.
got it, yeah. Whatever, man. Phil Murphy won.
Phil Murphy.
Shout out to Phil Murphy, man. I know you voted for Jack.
I can't vote.
Yeah, what's good, man? You know they're gonna do a mandate soon, right?
Okay,
So you gonna stop working?
no.
So when you doing it?
Whenever I feel like.
Oh yeah, he wanted to know why were you against it?
Against what?
Yeah, ain't it?
Oh, they're just getting the vaccine.
Am I against it?
Yeah,
No,
'cause
if you were,
you
yeah.
got your vitamins.
I'm not against it.
You drink your vitamins.
It's just
instead?
like
your orange juice.
requiring somebody to do something
Yeah, look, he's
to physically change their body.
Yeah.
In a sense,
I agree with that. Yeah.
it's just like it's blasphemy to me. If I have no choice,
Yeah.
then I will do it.
Does your
But
job
as of right now, I have a choice.
Can I ask you something?
What?
Does your job tell you when to eat?
No,
Like they don't tell you when to go on lunch?
no,
They don't?
no.
Does yours?
When? No. I need to take
In
one
general, does
legally.
the job tell you when to eat? In general.
Like legally, you have to take it.
legally.
You have
yeah.
to take 30
But
minutes.
does your manager tell you when to eat?
I see where you're going, bro. We're not doing this with you.
No, we're doing it.
No, we're
Because
not.
I hate this whole saying.
No, because
You know, hold on,
no. Because I
Can
have
say?
a choice.
Can
I
I
have
say?
a choice
I have a
right
choice.
now. What did I just say? I have
I-
a choice
I
right
have-
now to not get it.
I have a
Yeah.
choice to
If
speak.
it becomes
I have a
mandatory,
choice
then
to
I will
speak.
do
have a
it.
choice to
I have
speak.
no
I
other
have a
choice.
I have a
And
choice
this
to
is
speak.
where it
I
obstructs
have a
my
choice to
freedom.
speak.
That's
Yes or
true.
no?
Can I ask you something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can I ask you something? You're against it because of the whole, because it's so they were crying you to do it.
No.
That's why you're against it, or you just don't know too much about it.
I just don't want, again, it physically changes your body.
So you're basically saying you don't
you're
know what it
literally-
is.
Basically.
Okay. I like this. You take medicine,
No.
so when you're sick, you don't take anything.
No.
That's bullshit.
How's that bullshit?
When you have allergies, you don't take anything.
Not really.
You don't take. This
I'll
motherfucker-
take a Claritin or Zyrtec, but it doesn't do anything to me, so I don't even really take them.
Did you do the history on that? On where it came from?
Yes.
Fucking lying ass bitch.
Okay.
Where it come from?
Where do I come from?
No, motherfucker. The medicine.
I don't know where it comes from.
You just say you did the research.
Yeah, I did the research of what it is.
No, where it came from, or like how they made it. Did you do it?
No.
But you still took it, right?
Yeah, I tried it out.
Why? Because it
I
was
tried it out to see if it would work for me. It
Then
doesn't
why
work
you
for
try it
me.
out?
Try what out?
The vaccine.
Because that's gonna be permanently in my body.
That is permanently in your body too.
No, it's not. It flushes out. Any medication that you take flushes out. Vaccine is
But did
literally
you do the research?
a vaccine.
Do you do
A
research?
vaccine is literally a virus being introduced to your body.
Yeah.
And that virus lives in your body.
Yeah.
For instance, hepatitis, HIV, any cancerous viruses, they all live in your body, but they're
Yeah.
dormant. So that's basically what the vaccine is. It's something new being introduced to your body that's gonna end up making you sick after you take it.
I didn't get
And
sick.
then it's gonna be dormant.
Did you get
Yeah.
sick?
That's what usually
Hold
happens
on.
with the
Did you
vaccine.
get sick?
There's a couple people that got sick right
no,
after
but did
because
you get sick?
I personally no.
I didn't get sick.
My
Right?
dad got
Any-
sick. My mom got sick. My grandparents got sick.
My parents got sick.
You know why he doesn't want to do it? Because he my man's
What?
bro. You had a bunch of chances to do it.
You're absolutely right. And again,
You're just so.
it is something that's going to alter my body, and that's what
I
you're
love
not
it.
understanding.
I love it. I love it.
I don't mind.
I don't
mind people
care.
not
Again,
taking it.
It's not required for me to take it at my job, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah.
If it becomes mandatory, I have no choice because again,
You do have
I
a
need
choice.
my job.
You do have a choice.
I need my
You
job.
go to Florida.
I need my job.
You go to Florida.
I don't want to go to
Do a
Florida.
transfer.
For what?
Be Kyrie, yo. Be the Kyrie of New
This
Jersey,
guy.
man.
Anyway,
My thing is, I love these type. No, listen. I never wanted to go with the fight with the vaccine because to me it's like, you know what, it is what it is. People wanted it, but I love when people say, "Yo, bro, we don't know what's gonna do with us 5 years from now, 10 years. It's just in the body." But I'm going, bro. You take medicine that you never did research on.
Well, I don't mind it as long as people are consistent.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
You know.
But they're not consistent. It's like, bro, have you ever did the research on Advil or Tylenol or Nyquil, whatever medicine you take when you're sick?
Yeah.
And the quick response is like, nah, for what? So if you're not, if you just started your research theories with the COVID vaccine, I don't want to have a conversation with you. But if you had the same, if you're a person that never took medication, you never did
there are
vaccines,
certain people.
then I respect you telling me with the COVID shit. But if you only started your research shit with the COVID, I don't want to have the conversation with you.
There are certain people
that
that are
point.
consistent as hell. Like
Yes,
Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is consistent.
But there's people who are just love the what's in.
yeah. They're just taking a political stance and they're
but I'm not taking a political stance.
You are thinking political.
I'm not.
You're a Republican, but it's okay. I knew
I'm
you
not
voted
even-
for Jack.
I'm not even
You're
taking
a
a
Jack
political
type of
stance.
person.
'Cause
I knew
it's
your
a-
name would have been
I'm
Jack.
thinking for me and myself.
Selfish. You selfish.
That's fine.
You're selfish. This
I
is
am
why he's
allowed
not-
to be selfish.
He's not progressive. I told you he's not progressive. He's a selfish motherfucker. But it's okay. We need that selfish people
Again,
around us.
I don't care as long as people are consistent. That's
Yes, but people aren't consistent. Have you found one consistent person that you met in person? That's a long no.
But I don't know people's personal lives. So I never asked enough questions to know.
I respect you, King.
That's fine.
I just need you. I need people to be consistent with their theories, man. Don't start with COVID. Have you ever got the flu vaccine?
No.
So when you played soccer in high school, you never got any vaccines?
I got the regular vaccines,
So
but I had no choice.
But that's the flu vaccine.
But I had no choice. It was
But you
mandatory.
still
You see
got
what
the-
I'm saying?
you
It's
still
not a
got the-
choice.
But
It's
if you were
mandatory.
consistent-
If I wanted to
if
be
you were-
if I wanted to keep going to school, it was
So
mandatory.
if you were consistent,
and
all I'm saying
I
is,
couldn't take care of myself. My
All right.
parents made that choice for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Duh.
And I'm making the choice for myself where if
It
it's
makes
not
sense. It makes
required,
sense.
if it's not required,
Keep that
I'm
same
not going
energy.
to do
Keep
it.
that same energy.
But if it's mandatory
same energy.
and I have no other
Keep the
choice,
same energy.
and
Yeah.
it's going to
You
affect
do
my
have a choice.
and if it's going to affect
do.
my livelihood,
It's not gonna
then
affect
I
your
have
livelihood.
no choice.
It's not gonna affect your livelihood.
Yes, it is.
It's
How
too
is it not
simple.
going to
It's too
affect
simple.
my livelihood?
I'm gonna look at you real quick. You do have a choice, and it does not affect your livelihood. Two things: you guys were a transfer.
Yeah.
You can move to a state that does not require mandate. Because New Jersey, New York, California is the only states that require mandate. So if you're really for the whole Kyrie shit, you could easily do a transfer or look for something else. You
So
do
then-
have a
so,
choice.
so then this is done. If I leave, this is done.
No, it's never done.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying this is done for me.
It's cool.
And then that's it.
It's
Like,
cool.
That's it. The brand's over for me.
But whose fault is that?
It's nobody's fault.
It's your fault.
No, it's not because it's my choice. It's my choice to not get it right now unless it's mandatory.
Where did this come from? Dude, this change, man.
There was never a change.
Because you were gonna get it.
I was.
Then what happened, man? Who spoke to your ear?
Nobody. It's literally my choice and what I don't want. I don't want to do
And
it
you know
again.
what- and you
It's
know-
not because
No,
again,
no,
it's not
no,
affecting
no.
my livelihood right
I get
now.
it. Hold on. And you know what I also like? This is not towards you, by the way. I just know that people say, yo, I'm not doing this vaccine, but do all type of drugs.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
Like they done coke,
yeah,
they done heroin, they done pills,
yeah.
they done perks. But I'm like, oh, but you don't want to get the vaccine, man. Like, all right, man. Yo, like people are blasphemy. It's blasphemy to me sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you done drugs, but you don't want to get the vaccine. Yeah, these
See, I just care about the argument. I just care about like.
are you consistent out there?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. There's certain people out there eating ass, eating shit, eating piss. And they're like, yo,
man,
that
right
turns
here,
me
yeah.
on. That
That's
turns me
bro.
on, but that's
If you could eat ass, why can you not get the vaccine?
yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Haven't eaten ass in a while, so I
Exactly.
can't.
Yeah,
really-
don't-
You're consistent. You're consistent.
If you suck toes, how can you not?
Again, it goes back to if you got the vaccine, cool.
Yeah.
If you didn't, cool. Like it again, whatever your choice is, it doesn't affect me.
Right.
Whatever I plan on doing
But
is
you're
going
selfish,
to affect
man.
me. I'm allowed to be selfish.
You're not allowed to be selfish.
Why not?
Because change doesn't happen when people are selfish.
It's fine, but this is my body.
But then how can you talk about change if you don't want to change?
What? No. Well.
You can't speak about You can't speak about change in political in the world when you're talking about I'm selfish. You can't have best of both worlds.
We're
That's not
relatively
true.
safe right now.
That's not true.
I've never met a person who's so selfish but still wants change.
Kanye West.
Change is never happening. Bro, Kanye West is the dumbest motherfucker. He's right there with Elon Musk.
Okay.
Have you
But they're
met,
changing the world.
have,
Selfish, but they're changing the world.
How?
Yes or no?
how?
They're
Yes or
changing
no,
the world.
Mahmud?
Changing what world?
They're changing.
Thank
the world.
you. Thank you.
For a better place
Thank
or a
you.
worse place?
That's up to
Okay,
debate.
exactly.
But-
Have you ever met
All right, so my choice,
I said-
again, it's up to me
Right.
whether it changes whatever. Change is
Yeah.
going to happen with or without me.
Right.
Yeah, but all I'm saying
No,
is you
because-
can't fight for change if you're selfish.
That's not true.
Hey, can you agree with that?
I get the worry. I get the worry for why people don't get it.
No. This
You
goes,
can't fight for change and be selfish.
No, you can't.
Bro, that's such bullshit.
Change does not happen when people are stop being selfish.
Okay.
I don't know.
Every person that wants change that I've met are not selfish. Because they want to help a person that they don't know.
I mean, change happens either way, like, in either direction. You know what I mean? So,
I'm talking about change for the better, not change what he's talking about. Stupid Kanye West talking about change. We don't even know if it's for the good or the bad.
Okay. So if I'm looking for change, you don't know if I'm doing the change for whether it's good or bad.
Well, if you're selfish, it kind of
It doesn't.
It kind of tells
Because
me what
I
you're
would
going
be
for.
selfish for what my needs are. But if I'm doing something to change, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I like this stuff. You know what? 'Cause I'm
My
a clip this.
my selfish needs are my selfish needs.
You selfish, motherfucker. Listen, I like this clip. You know why? Because now we're really. I'm gonna clip this. It's gonna be a great. We might go viral for this, man. Get ready to replace him, man. Yeah, like what if we do a show in New York? If we had a show in New York, let's say next week, he can't go.
No, you could wear a mask, and
No, it's mandate. You have to have a vaccine card.
it's already mandated.
New
I
York,
don't know.
yeah. The mayor's not changing it. Eric Adams is his name.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they're not changing it. New Jersey's next. Connecticut's next. You still my boy, man.
Shut up.
But you did say after it gets mandated, you'll have to. do it.
But my thing is, what's the difference though? To get in now or to wait till
What did I
mandate?
just say? It doesn't affect my livelihood right now.
Yeah.
So you don't believe in the shits that you was preaching then?
What are you talking about?
Because it's coming to my body.
I have no choice
Yeah.
because it's going to affect my livelihood.
Yeah.
I'm consistent exactly with what I'm saying.
I can't.
Just look at me, Mahmud. Just look at me.
What do they-
sound nuts?
What do they say?
How do I
don't
sound
have a dog
nuts?
in the
Sound
race.
nuts, bro.
Because it doesn't affect my livelihood, so I
You
don't
sound
need to
nuts.
take it.
Yeah.
I respect Kyrie right now because he's going with what he's believing in. If he gets the vaccine, I'm gonna slap him. I said, bro, all that thing you did is bullshit. You don't believe in anything. I don't believe in anything you
What
do.
the fuck are you talking about? What beliefs do I have?
I'm not
literally
talking
talking about
Kyrie.
choice.
I'm talking about Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Oh.
about Kyrie, motherfucker. Damn, man. But he does sound nuts, by the way, right? I'm not talking about not getting the vaccine. I'm just saying about if it's mandated, he'll get it. But what's the difference not getting it now than then? Like,
I don't know, man. I respect people's.
no, fuck that, yo.
This goes back to, in order for you to reap any benefits in a country,
Yeah.
you have to be a citizen.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Again, it's by choice whether you want to be a citizen or not. There's benefits that come along with you being a citizen. There's benefits with coming along to getting the vaccine. I'll be able to travel. I'll be able to do things that I need to do in order for it doesn't affect my livelihood anymore.
Yeah.
Same aspect, same
Yeah.
concept.
I get why it's a hot topic. and
It's not a hot
just like
topic. I think
a lot of
people
it is
make
in
it
the
a hot
gray
topic.
area. It's just
There's always going to be a gray area in that
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
conversation because there's people who literally don't believe in doing the vaccine.
yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. All I'm saying is, it doesn't affect my livelihood right now.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for me to get it. Once it starts affecting my livelihood,
But it does already.
how so?
Because we can't travel to New York.
Who says
without
I
you.
need to travel?
What is all right? You see, my man's.
If I need to travel to another country, rapid test, and then I have to quarantine.
I'm
Yes
talking
or
about
no?
New York. New
Yeah.
York is mandate.
I'm not talking to you. Yes or no?
You see,
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
if we have a meeting,
Yeah.
interview in New York, he can't go.
You should be a representative of
Look
me.
at him, look at him. Look. Now he's all right. Now I'm a representative. You know what, man? You're fired, yo.
That's fine.
Man's nuts, yo. It's okay to look at me if you want to call him
Look
nuts.
at me. Yeah, this guy's crazy.
I know he thinks you're nuts, man, but he just don't want to break your heart, man. You
No,
look,
it's
you
not
sound nuts, by the way.
How do I sound nuts?
Just the whole theory of
There is no theory. All I literally said, and I'm gonna keep saying it, it doesn't affect my livelihood right now. Once it does, I would have no choice. And
Yeah.
I'm going based off of that.
There's no right or wrong here. That's the thing. So
That's why, like, when
That's why
you
I don't
say
have
like
anything
people
to
are
say.
stupid motherfuckers for not getting the vaccine, how can you not do that? Like, it's just like, what?
I said it?
Yes, you've said that.
When I said that.
You've said that in previous podcasts.
I didn't. No. I said it. Yeah.
All
You know
right.
why? Because if you do stuff in your lives that's worse than the vaccine, then what's the difference with getting a
I
vaccine?
Okay,
still
so
believe
keep
that. I
that
still
keep
believe
that
that.
energy towards those who are doing that.
yeah.
But you cannot attack those who obviously, like myself, doesn't affect me. I don't need to do it right now.
Yeah.
No.
But if it's
no.
mandatory, I'm cool on it.
It is
Yeah.
affected because if we want to hit a certain state, we can't. We can't.
Who said?
Because New York is mandate. You can't go into New York.
Again, if it starts affecting my livelihood eventually,
All I want to
then
know.
cool.
I'll
I'll
change.
do it.
Yeah.
And it's, again, this will be the unselfish part of it. doing it for
All
us as a brand, as a company.
I don't want you to
Right.
do it. For
Cool.
me. I can give a listen to fuck if you do, but listen,
You see,
I just want to know is
that's selfish.
I just want to. It's not selfish. I just want to know where the change of heart went from there to now. That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
There is no change of heart. You're not listening. You're literally saying that I have a choice. Yes or no? He said I had a choice, right?
Yeah.
My choice is I'm not doing it. But if I have to, that's also my choice.
All I
So
said-
why are you demonizing my
I'm not
choice?
demonizing
But you are.
All I
Because
said
you're
is-
saying my choice is stupid.
I never said that.
Next
All I-
topic,
You
Mahmud.
see, he's mad. Listen, all I say is
I'm not mad.
the reason why he didn't.
It's because you're losing the
No,
conversation.
why would I lose?
You're losing the conversation. It's okay. It's okay to take it out sometimes.
I'm not losing the conversation.
alright, man.
Why would I lose the conversation with you? Look nuts with explaining it something with my body, but then you go if it's man day, I'm gonna do it anyways.
How is that crazy?
You're so nuts.
Explain it.
Go where you
Explain
believe.
it. Explain it though.
Go
You're
where you
not
believe.
explaining it. You're literally saying what you want.
if you believe-
it's not a belief. It's a
Alright.
choice. You're not
Alright,
understanding,
alright. Are
but
you gonna let
you're
me
not
do
arguing in it.
Let me talk.
But you're not arguing it. You're saying the same thing over and over again.
No.
You're not arguing the point of what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, if
It's
you,
a hot topic. That's
no, it's not hot topic.
we can go on it.
All I said is, if you're gonna have the stance up, it's I don't know what's going into my body. Keep that same energy for the whole time. Who cares if it's a mandate? That's all I'm saying. If
It gets
you're,
complicated.
am I right or wrong? If
You're
you
right on that aspect. I'm not saying
Keep
you're
that same
wrong.
energy.
But
But you're not
I'm not
keeping the
saying
same
you're wrong. I
energy.
am because I said it's a choice. It's not affecting my livelihood right now, so I don't want to get it. Once it does start
Alright,
affecting
anyways.
my livelihood, then I would
Alright,
have
man.
no choice. That is my stance
Alright,
on it.
all
And
I'm
you think
asking-
I'm saying like I gotta keep the same energy.
Yeah, keep the same.
No, you sound redundant, my boy.
All I say, if you talk about something in your body, keep that same energy.
But I am. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
It's choice,
No,
yes,
you're
it's
talking
choice.
exactly.
It's
It's
choice.
a choice.
All I want to know is where the difference become when we had the date,
Yeah.
and the reason why he didn't go because he was sick. Now I want to know what happened from that day to now. That's all I want to
It
know.
does not affect my livelihood.
Right.
How many times do I have to repeat that? It doesn't affect my livelihood where I can't go to work. I can't be around my family. I can't be around my friends. Like it doesn't affect my livelihood. Now, once it does, then it's be like, in order for me to be around, to make money, to pay my bills, to pay this, that, and the third, to be around my friends, to be in situations will behoove me later on in the future, then I'll have no choice, but I have to do it.
Right. I mean, I get both stances, and it's not gonna change because I know
I
how
have
this
no
is. But
stance.
it's just
But
It's one of those things
It's
we
not
gotta
really a
just
stance.
move
It's
on.
just it goes back to the perspective of it's a choice.
yeah.
Right now, I don't have to do it. It's a choice. If I have to do it, it's a choice. If I have to, it's mandatory.
Yeah.
In
No,
order
I-
for
I-
in
I
order
get
for
that
me to
part.
have benefits here in the States, I have to either have an alien registration or be a citizen. If I don't, I lose all those rights and it affects my livelihood.
And at that point, you would need to do it, right? Yeah. No, I understand. I understand that.
I can't. Me personally, I can't compare that citizens to this. I can't compare that to us. Those are two different things. That's two different things.
Okay.
That's two different things. Man.
But you can't
Us-
understand that aspect because you don't have to live by that aspect.
yeah, but
I've had to
yeah, but gain a
for
citizenship.
literally 18, 20 years of my life
yeah, but
Yeah.
gain
where
a
I couldn't
citizen-
do anything.
But gain a citizenship and a vaccine is two different things, man. People would die to come to this country and get a citizenship to get a fucking vaccine, bro. Come
Just
on, man.
because the
Don't compare-
topic is like
That's the only
a
thing
gray
I
area
got. Don't
topic.
compare those. Don't
But you
compare
are
the
I'd like to
because
move
if I don't have these documentations, I'm shunned out.
Yeah.
I'm shunned out. I can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true, but listen, bro.
They push you into a corner
Yes,
at that point.
But listen, the difference is if you don't get the citizenship, you leave the country. You don't get the vaccine, you could go to Florida. You're still in the country.
But I don't want. But that's not the.
But no,
point
no.
I'm
But listen,
making.
listen. You can't compare a citizenship to a vaccine. Like that's only one thing I hate about this kind. You comparing a citizenship that's like so hard for millions to get. A vaccine anyone could get, and like, bro, people die to come here. People die to come here. To compare a citizenship to get a vaccine shot, that's the dumbest comparison.
I'm talking about the.
Yeah, but it's
idealism
it's
of the
just bad
choice.
It's a bad conversation.
It's not a bad conversation
No, but
because
it's
there's
a
a
bad
choice
comparison.
behind it.
It's a bad
There's a choice
comparison.
behind it.
People die. People die to come
I
to this
know.
country.
I know.
Yeah, but why would you compare a citizenship to a
But
vaccine?
you wouldn't understand because you never have to. You never had to live that life.
Yeah, but to get a citizenship
I
for a
can compare
vaccine.
because I've been there.
Yeah.
So you're feeling the same way with the vaccine?
No, because you're not understanding what I'm saying. I'm literally saying if I have to, I'll do it. I have no choice. If I want to own something in this country, if I want to be able to pay taxes, I need to have some type of documentation.
Yeah.
In order for me to travel in this country or travel to another country, I need some documentation.
Right.
That's what basically the vaccine becomes. It's a documentation that proves you're good.
Yeah.
Like you're good.
Yeah.
Only for 2
a lot of
states.
power.
Every state, I'm gonna put it like this: every state's not getting a mandate. There's no way every state's getting a mandate.
Yeah, there's no way.
Texas, Florida are not getting mandates. So it's a whole different. Because if you don't want to live in the mandate state, go to Florida, go to Texas, go to the South. Because not the whole country's not going to do mandate. That's the most he ever yelled, man.
I didn't yell though.
I love when he says he doesn't yell, but I hear you because he has a damn these motherfuckers.
No, because we're debating about it.
There's
We're having a conversation.
All I'm saying, all I said was just keep the same energy. That's all I said. That's all I said.
No, I get it. I get it 100%. I keep the same energy. But what I'm also saying is if we're going to have the conversation about it, let's have the conversation about it. Let's speak on it thoroughly.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that, like, again, I'm for it. Like, do it. Cool. Do it. Like, if it has to be done, cool. I'm not against anything. I'm open-minded.
Yeah.
That's the thing about me. I'm super open-minded. I'm never against anything that is for the better. But at the end of the day, yes, it's a selfish decision. Cool, that's me. But again, until we get to the point where it's starting to affect me 100%, where I have no choice but to do it, then I'm going to go do it.
I mean,
I'm okay
I
with
myself
that.
got it just 2 months ago. And I waited because I wanted to make sure that they did enough trials or whatever to make sure it was well tested, you know?
I agree. So when the whole Johnson & Johnson thing happened,
Exactly.
that's the vaccine my mom got. My mom was very scared.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
I got it after I got sick the first time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't move that day. The day when I got it.
yeah, you
That's
hit us
the
up
best.
like, yo, bro, I'm dying.
I got
right now.
that. I looked at myself. I was like, bro.
Once you have COVID, there's nothing more convincing.
I was like, you know
People
what,
don't get
bro?
that.
I was like, when I get better, I'm getting this shit. Because I got negative. I was like, you know what? Let me just get this vaccine.
My uncle got sick and he swore he was dying. He even told his
I
kids,
feel like, I
like,
was dying, man.
like, hey, take care of this, take
I
care
know
of
if I
this.
die,
He
man, I'm
swore
coming
he
back
was
to this
dying.
motherfucking killing him too with me, yo. I'm coming back for you, yo.
Yo, this guy's crazy. Like, nah, ain't no way I'm dying.
Yo, bags, yo, he coming with me. But I knew he was a Republican in our camp, yo.
I'm not a Republican.
You are. I'm gonna tell you why, man. Man. It's okay, bro. It's good. It's
but
good.
I'm not-
It's good
but
to
I'm
have
not
the
a
white
Republican.
people in our team, yo.
The white people.
You know what type of
Derek,
we can't
listen,
do that. We
Derek.
can't do that. We can't do that.
You know what the type of Hispanic he is? He's
Yeah.
the ones that the ones that live in Florida and Texas that like are pro Trump.
Don't
He's
do that. Don't do that to me.
I don't have anything against.
Do not do that to me.
But it's cool. We need some pro Trumps around us.
Joe,
man.
this guy's crazy.
Anyway, and
I have
want
nothing
people-
against white people.
I have
just-
nothing against
say.
people not getting the vaccines. I just wanted to keep that same energy. I'm not speaking about. I'm just keeping everyone. Everyone's a scientist now.
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So like that's all I'm. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't want to get it, listen, man.
You're pro Trump.
Yeah, pro Trump. But also, good luck because Phil Murphy's gonna mandate it in very soon.
And I've heard that he's gonna mandate it, and it's gonna happen towards January.
Yeah.
So
There's time.
yeah,
You
so
got 2 months to leave Jersey.
No, because look, so here's a perfect example. So, the company I work for, they made it mandatory for people in that work in the offices, so in HQ and everything. They made it mandatory that you needed to get it done.
Yeah.
So this is where everybody amongst in our store, we spoke about it with management. We're like, so is it going to be mandatory for us? If so, what is the time span that we have in order for it to get done
And can I ask you, is there people that are not doing it?
at my
sure.
job?
Yeah,
I'm
Yes.
sure.
they're leaving.
I don't know. That I don't know. And if they do, that's on them. That's their choice.
Yeah.
But me personally, if I see growth within my company, then I'm gonna again.
You'll weigh your options. And
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
I just want to know when the vaccine became so political, man.
I don't
when
think.
Trump
Yeah,
spoke about it.
But
yeah.
I don't think it's I don't think it's as
See-
political. I think it's more so just like people.
So that's the thing. There's two ways about this, right? Okay, let's say Trump doesn't say anything, right? I would say it wouldn't be looked at as political, but there would be people that would be for the vaccine and against the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
But it wouldn't be looked at as political. But as soon as Trump spoke out about it, they're like, "Oh, you got to be this or that. I got to be Republican or Democrat."
I guess I get the mandate. I get people are trying to take our choice away. I get it, but bro, we were never free to begin with. So my thing, if you're gonna take control, take more control. Fuck it, yeah. You know what? Fuck
you got to be careful with that, because let's say we get into the metaverse, then you.
No, but I'm talking about that's it. But like,
imagine having to be vaccinated in order to enter a virtual reality.
But my thing
world,
is,
that's crazy.
But we're already taking, bro. We're not free. They can hear everything from us. They hear every conversation. It's like, bro. That's why I was like, if you're gonna battle something, the vaccine's not the battle to fight. There's a better battle to battle than the vaccine.
I agree.
And to me, it's like, it's like, listen, man, I put shit in my body that I wish I didn't.
I think we both had.
I mess with chicks that I wish I never put myself in. It's like, you know what, man?
You know why I think Trump said it though?
Trump was the first one to get it, right?
Yeah, he had to get it.
He wanted it.
He was gonna die if he didn't get it.
He was the first one to get it. And he lied, saying he didn't get it.
Yeah, but
that's a selfish motherfucker. Yeah,
of course. But you know why he took that stance? Because he made a mistake and misspoke when he said, "Hey, you could just drink the bleach."
I bet you he was one of the people that drank.
Don't do that, bro.
That's why
don't do that.
He's like, he's a pro-Trump in our team. So yeah,
that's why he made Dr. Fauci an enemy, because he was like, "Hey, you made me look dumb. Nah, you look dumb."
That's why he picked the cover.
Yeah, don't do this.
Oh,
don't do this.
I see you,
don't
bro.
Do
the
this.
connection is crazy.
Yeah, this guy's wild, yo.
The connection is crazy, yo. I do it, man. Papi Trump.
Papi Trump.
But if you follow Trump's character, like if you try and shame him, he'll go gung ho. You know, what
like
I mean?
Neek.
I'm not doing that.
You like Tiana Trump?
Now,
you like Tiana Trump?
I like Tiana
I knew
Trump.
it.
Bro, have you seen the way she sucks dick, bro?
Nah, I've never watched the video.
Bro.
You're lying. You're lying right now.
Bro, I got hit with the what she does. Different, my boy.
There's a lot of bets in that industry.
But damn.
How do we feel about Cam Newton going back to the Panthers?
Hey, that's the worst transition. We're not going back to the Cam Newton.
I mean, we gotta talk about something.
Nah, man, I'm done. I'm over this.
How did that happen?
I quit.
I think his contract was up, or I think he ended up becoming a free agent again.
Yeah, how we feel?
And somebody picked him up, right?
Oh, talk about. Let's keep it. This could be that. How we feel about Chris Rock shades Kyrie while calling out anti-vaxxers at comedy show.
Wait, say that one more time.
Chris Rock shades. This is a great way. This is the transition I like, man. Chris Rock shades Kyrie Irving while calling out anti-vaxxer vaccines at comedy show. He said, "Where is my anti-vaccines at?" He says, after a few people in the audience cheered in response to his call out, Chris Rock referred to them
he
as...
chastised him? Like he was making fun of him?
Yeah, then he says, when people like cheer saying, I'm an anti-vaccine, he said, you dumb Kyrie motherfuckers. You see, like, that's different now.
But see, again, comedy is dark.
So are you a dumb Kyrie motherfucker?
No, because I'm not against the vaccine.
Are you a dumb Kyrie motherfucker?
No, but that's kind of crazy to say. Even at a comedy show, that's like...
No, because did you see Avion Crockett with the Karen? Yo, I knew you like Karens.
Situation.
Bro,
he likes Karens too? Bro, you gotta watch this, man. Yeah. How we feel about Karen, man?
See, I don't even know why she got up.
What did he say again?
I think he says something offending women in a
Yeah.
sense.
Women or white women?
No, I
Just
think
women in general. But it's like Avion Crockett said though, is like you're at a comedy show.
No, exactly. So why shouldn't Chris Rock be able to say that?
I'm not saying he's not
him.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think he offended women. I think he got explicit. Like maybe, all right, I might be stretching this, but I think he was
I see what you did there. I see what you did there, King. Yeah, I see what you tried to do.
I think he may have been talking about something sexually explicit, like giving head or something.
Bro,
and she was an old lady, so she felt uncomfortable. She was like, "Hey, don't discuss this here." And he was like, "Then why?
But who the fuck is she?
Yeah, why are you even here then?"
I don't think he said that. I think he said something way worse.
Let me see what he said.
But listen, guys, shout out to Phil Murphy. He won. I'm sorry that your boy Jack didn't win, man. It's okay.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, I hated Jack, man. I look at Jack, I was like,
I hated him too. He kept fucking up my YouTube videos, bro.
I was like, Jack, man, you look like an asshole, man.
There's people that are Democrat that voted for Jack because he was an anti-vaxxer, and I just thought,
Bro, I'm not a Democrat over. I'm just a person that if I love your stance and your views and you can make our people better,
like the entirety of it, not just one thing.
yeah, it's like if that was Jack, I would. But Phil Murphy has been the most progressive governor we ever had in Jersey. Why? Because Jersey's a very capitalist state. Capitalist state. And Phil Murphy is the opposite of that. With legalizing marijuana.
Well,
Not-
that's still capitalistic. I mean,
Yeah, but like to better for us.
you're talking about like
Like,
he's not money first. He's
Money for he did the money.
people first.
He finally did the minimum wage.
Yeah.
He finally did the he handled the COVID situation, the pandemic good. Well.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm trying to think what else. A couple other things he did. You see?
I mean, he made a lot of changes in the city. He got a lot of money to make
The taxes, raising the taxes for the people who make more money than they're supposed to pay. I know he did something for the teachers.
Yeah, it was sexual matters. So it had to do something with sexuality that offended her because she's a married woman.
And you know what it is? I looked at Jack as Chris Christie. Like the same what they stood for.
No, he's a little more rougher. Like he's a little more towards that side. Chris
He's-
Christie's near the middle, but he's not there.
Chris Christie was a heavy guy, man. My man looked
Pretty heavy guy, bro. My man had a fupa, bro.
Bro, when he rented out the beach for himself and his family, that's how I knew we gotta get this motherfucker out of here, yo.
That was nasty.
We gotta get this. I know that was your people, man, but relax, man.
Like, he really thinks like I'm an anti-vaxxer.
Yeah.
Bro.
I never said that, yo. You
Crazy,
see,
yo.
you trying to make me seem like I don't like
Crazy.
anti-vaccine people. That's not true.
No, you're making me out to seem like
I'm not. You're making me out to seem like I'm not. I'm just saying, just to the people out there, just keep the same energy. That's all I'm saying. That's all. If you felt about this vaccine, I hope you never got the flu or any medications you take. Like, would you take antibiotic?
if I had like a disease brewing in my body.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I took this shit from my cough. I was like, no, give me that shit, motherfucker. I need that shit in my body. I'm not gonna go. Let me go research this real quick, bro. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor to know. I didn't go to school to be a doctor to learn about all this shit. It's like if a doctor comes to the studio and wants to tell me what to do with my Pro Tools.
I'm split on it because sometimes I want to be.
Um,
I want to go down the Dr. Sebi route.
yeah, me too. But like,
It-
here we go.
It-
Here we
no.
go.
All
Dr.
I'm gonna
Meek.
say is there's so much more to it
Yeah.
that is just
You looked
there's
into
such
it.
a rabbit hole.
You looked into
There's
it, man.
so much to
No.
unpack. Yeah.
You eat pork?
Do I eat pork? Not really.
Don't talk about Dr. Sebi.
I don't really eat pork. I wasn't talking about Dr. Sebi.
But you ate pasta.
Okay.
It's not good, man.
But there's a lot of shit that's not good for you that we consume.
Bro, you're not supposed to drink water.
We all drink milk.
What?
We all drink
I don't
milk.
drink milk.
Oh, you don't?
We're
No.
not supposed to drink water. Vegan people?
I'm not vegan.
But Dr. Sebi was kind of,
All right.
water's bad for you. Like, that's
Uh-huh.
under how you vegan but drink water. Like, people are stupid.
That's probably one of the bro. If you really say that to a vegan, bro, it's the funniest shit ever, yo.
Yeah.
Because then well, you know, like,
It's like, I feel like people. I feel like we all do it too sometimes. But, like, it's just certain shit just makes me like, oh, you're so vegan. You know, vegan people like to bash people, yo.
I agree.
Vegan people like to bash. I don't know if you met vegan people like, oh, you eat that. Nah, that. Show you this video. My mom's like, I'll kill you right away. You drink water? Like, come on. Like, how you drink water but you vegan?
Like, no, there's some vegans who try to like really drown you with like all
Yeah,
this
like-
information on why you need to be vegan. But
Yo,
it's
let
kind
me
of
eat
like
my food, yo.
like you know, did
I
you
think
not
the
know that?
takeaway is like, live your life how you want to
Yeah,
live it,
motherfucker.
but
Let me
respect other people's choices.
Yo, you
Correct.
know what's crazy? I went to the doctor, my physical, right? The doctor tells me, yo, you lost 10 pounds, man. Because I was like 195 like a year ago. I was 185 now. He's like, yo, keep doing what you're doing. My mom's like, bro, I eat McDonald's. Yo, I eat this. I said, you want me to keep doing this? Yo, buggy, yo. Yo.
But I mean, it's all about how your body reacts. I mean,
Yeah, man.
Your body changes every 7 years, 7, 8 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So it all depends, how your body reacts to.
Hopefully you don't look like Trump when you go out, man.
Don't do that to me, bro. Come on, bro.
My answer to just about every question today has been look into the Native American lifestyle. They lived it right. They lived it correctly.
How many hours did we do, man?
Like a 2 and change.
Look at him screaming. Yeah, look at his
I
vocals,
wasn't
man.
screaming.
Damn, man. Mama, you can say it, man. He's nuts. He looked nuts, man, today.
No,
We're gonna call this episode Rockstar.
Fine.
let's not do that.
Well, no,
I think maybe we could come up with something different.
I'm not Rockstar, man, because he screamed at me.
Yeah, this guy.
He
I
screamed.
didn't
You
scream
sound
at
nuts,
you.
man. You sound nuts, man. All right, man.
The one time I actually have, like, I'm having a debate with him.
No, it's
Or
not.
having a conversation with him. It becomes, this guy looks nuts for actually
Yeah.
speaking.
No, you know what's nuts? He's saying, it was funny. You're going to hear it back. It's funny. He's like, but you're not saying anything. I was like, bro, you're not letting me talk. I was like, bro, you going to let me speak? I was like, bro.
But that's the same thing you do.
No, I let you speak.
No, you don't.
I let you speak.
Because when somebody's saying something, then you cut them off right away by keep constantly explaining yourself.
No, man.
Bro, watch all the podcast episodes. You literally do that.
I don't do
You
that.
do that to him.
I don't do that.
Nah, I don't.
Yes,
it
it
gotta
does,
be an even
Mahmud.
exchange.
I catch it, bro.
Gotta be
Don't
an
do
even
that.
exchange.
Don't be
No,
on
no,
his
no.
side now because I'm protecting you, man.
I'm saying it's got to be an even exchange. You got to let
It's an exchange,
people
man.
flesh it all.
It
the
is
way
an even
out.
exchange.
Yeah.
I'm finally interrupting him for you, bro. Like,
No, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with anyone. I'm just saying you got to let everyone flesh the entire idea out, or whatever it is that they're trying to say.
I guess when I run from something.
Oh, Amber Alert.
no,
No.
Oh,
it's called. Oh shit! What the fuck is it? Oh, no.
I guess when I run for politics and my progressive route, I guess I'm not getting his vote.
Bro, I will always be on your side. bro.
No, don't do that. Because
I
if you're
will.
against my stance, I don't want you to vote for me.
But what stance am I against?
I don't know. No, but in general, if you're against my stance, like in anything, like don't just do it because you're my boy. If you're against it, just be like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, I can't support you in this. Like, I'll be real with me, man.
All right, man. So listen, let me tell you something.
Oh, yo, shout out to Hove, 18 Years, Black Album, classic album, right there. Mahmud still thinks. What? Don't worry, yo. We're gonna cut the. We're basically done with the pod. Yo, Mahmud just left. He's about to take a shit. Sky Attack.
18 years.
I go by the name of Era. 18 Years. The Black Album dropped today. How old was I? I was 18, 19, 9.
11.
No.
Bro, you're 29. 18 years?
Oh damn!
11.
I don't know why I thought it was 8 years. I was
cool,
like, I'm
man.
21.
Don't pull at me, bro, with the 50 cent, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that to you. But yeah, I was 11. Damn, I was young. Shout out to Papijohnson, man. This is a great episode, a great debate. I feel like I don't even think it was a debate.
I think it was just a conversation.
Bro, I'm not even against him. I wasn't even against it. It's just the just energy. I don't. If you're vaccinated, you're vaccinated. If you're not, you're not. It's like it is what it is, man. I do care about people. I'm not a selfish person.
I care about people too. My man gonna come down here with the blicky.
My dad loves Mahmud, yo.
Huh?
My dad loves Mahmud, yo.
Somebody got to.
My dad loves you, man. My dad's like, yo, he always asks about you. Yeah, is he coming today? I was like, yeah. He barely speaks English, but he's like, yeah. Mahmoud's back, yo. Shout out episode. Oh, big changes is coming very soon to the podcast. I will say by episode 120. A lot of great things coming through. Hopefully you're still around.
I'll still be around.
I don't know if you want to go to Florida. If you want to
I'm
go to
not going to
Mississippi.
Florida,
If
bro.
you had to pick any state, where would you go? Like, just
Like
hypothetical. If something, if you were like, you know what, I'm leaving Jersey. Like I don't want to do this the whole mandate shit.
So we're talking about hypothetically.
Where would you go? Because I think Cali's mandate and New York. Those still the only two mandates.
I would have to go to like a cold state. So probably like
Wyoming,
the Dakotas.
Dakota, bro. Who the fuck wants to go to Dakota?
Me.
You want to go to like Alabama?
It's too hot.
What about Colorado, Utah?
It's too hot. I said a cold state. I need something cold.
You know, we can stay in Jersey. You feel me? All right, guys, man. Peace out. Big things coming. We should be having a guest soon. When is Homeboy coming out?
I don't know. With him now running for councilman, it's gonna be kind of difficult to try to have a sit down with him.
I got this, yo.
Oh, you got this?
I got this. Yo, tell him to come. But I would tell him to his face too. I'll be like, bro, I hate this political shit. You can't say certain way. Bro, be true to your. You know why I will vote for you? If you're authentic. Be authentic, man.
We got to be careful with him though, because
But we go viral, man.
Nah, we gotta respect people's place.
Let us know, man, and then he could tell us what we can't ask.
Okay.
I hate that type of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out the first time. I said, bro.
I mean, with a lot of people that we bring through, if it's the right people, we just gotta respect.
Nah, fuck them. That's why I don't bring a lot of people. Because I asked everyone, I was like, yo, I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. If I want the first thing I want to ask you, do you ask? That's the first thing I want to ask you, man.
You can't ask Gilman that, you know what I mean?
When will you eat ass?
Nah, I don't.
He probably likes eating ass. And maybe a voter would be like, yo, me too. Let me.
You don't want somebody to come here and then ask themselves, man, why did I come?
I feel like that.
No one has ever asked that to themselves, by the way.
I feel like if we were to do that episode, it'd have to be a separate episode.
Yes. Same thing with man, I'm running a blank. But the real estate agent that I wanted to bring, same situation. Because this guy's like probably a millionaire. No, he is a millionaire right now.
You a millionaire?
I'm not a millionaire.
In my eyes, you are.
In my mind, I am. My heart's a billionaire. My mind's trying to reach my heart.
You can't make this up.
Can't make this up, man.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, my bad, yo. Guys, I'm out.
What's that song? I want to be a billionaire so bad.
Bro, I love that record.
I love that record.
I love that record. Oh, I'm about to hear that record today. Sky, shout out to you.
So
happy birthday. Happy late. No one gave you your gifts but me and my mom.
Mine's is on the way.
She's a lying bitch.
I'll tell you.
That makes us both the same.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that great argument. I won like usual. Peace and love. I guess new music unless he retired. Mahmud, Mangu. All right, Mayo. Behind the scenes, yo. Behind the scenes.